I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledged knowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawn. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be, what's good? Welcome to the Knicks One Drive. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all this morning? What's good? I'm sorry about the late start, man. Computers, they taking over the world, bruh. Computers taking over the world. Computers are like, you're only going to work on my schedule. So I bumped the time out to make sure I had enough time to adjust everything, man. I was trying to get on. I was running a little late anyway. And then, you know how it is. You running behind time, and then the computers take over the world. And then you like, well, I really didn't like that thumbnail anyway. And then it's like, you know, what else is on the agenda while I'm back here tinkering? I may as well work on such and such. And before you know it, you late. So, but I see you, Eli M. What's good? Eli M is in the building. Savage NYC. Booker T. What's good? Hanky Stanky. Do the hanky stanky. Do the hanky stanky. What's good? Old head. Michael Hansen. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? I'm excited to see y'all too. You know what I mean? Man, I'm excited to see y'all, man, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out my man's CP from Knicks Fan TV pulling through that Evan Fournier joint. That's clutch. That's clutch. You know, that's clutch. David, Mr. You Don't Know Me, what's good? Salute. Salute, salute. What's good? It's good to be with y'all this fine morning. You know what I mean? What's good? How y'all this AM? Y'all doing good? Y'all got plenty of coffee and donuts, man? Y'all got plenty of morning drinks and stuff? Getting that energy level up? What's good? What's good, y'all? Working on some things here behind the scenes as usual. Trying to make things better for the Blorangetears family, man. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go, man. Let's talk some Knicks, though. How about we do that? Let's talk some. Did I shout out? Yeah. So let me do a shout out to CP from Knicks Fan TV, man, for pulling through with that Evan Fournier joint. That, while it doesn't seem major, is major. You know what I mean? For guys, little guys like me, every time CP from Knicks Fan TV kick down the door, all I got to do is walk through. You know what I mean? So I appreciate him for that. Every time he kick down those big major doors, him and Sim Russell, every time they kick down a major door, it just open the door for cats like me to walk through. I mean, like every time they kick down a barrier, I could come through picking my teeth. You know what I'm saying? So hey, so shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those guys, man. Paving the way. You know what I'm saying? Every time they do something major, like they got Evan Fournier on, right? So Knicks Fan TV have Evan Fournier on today at 6:00, something like 6:00, I think. We're gonna be rocking the pod couple at 6:30. So after y'all finish watching us, man, y'all can go on over there and watch that Evan Fournier interview. So South Brooklyn's in the building. Ooh, ooh. What it do? Paris Duggar is in the building. What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. Oh, JD, y'all remember JD? JD used to come rock with us for a little bit. Yeah, man. JD doing this thing over there. I'm sure it's not a JD just sitting there type thing. I'm sure JD is contributing a lot behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Yo, so a guy asked me, he was like, yo, you do these live streams and stuff. What's the difference between your live stream and other people? And I was like, yo, so for one, this is more like a Knicks family atmosphere, right? This is more like a Knicks, like a family atmosphere. Like cats legit, y'all legit are like, we like part owners. We like the Green Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like that, and not the football team. I'm talking about how it's run. Right? We're run like the San Antonio Spurs. Like a bunch of different people with a bunch of ideas. It's not like a one-man show. Like y'all suggest something, and I'll be like, let's do it. Unless it's whack. If it's a whack idea, then I'll tell you. And y'all know how it is with that, man. I probably lost some good people over telling them the idea is whack, and they get mad at me and leave. But it's whatever. We'll everybody will get over it. You know what I'm saying? You guys will be like, yo, man. I spent 3 months on the idea of Uncle Freezy. Really, bro, but having, certain things is just whack, man. Just rock with it, yo. Just trust me. Trust me. You gotta trust me on some of that stuff. If it's whack, it's whack. I'm gonna tell you. It's like when we all of us going to the Knicks game, right? And we just chilling, everybody coming after work. And then, you know what I'm saying, one dude come in with all his Knicks stuff, everything out the Knicks closet. He got it on. He got on 3 jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 jerseys, 2 pair of shorts, a mug down, a Scully, and a baseball cap, all Knicks, and some Knicks shades and glasses. I'm like, bro, you doing too much. And then he mad, but like, man, I always dreamed about wearing all my stuff to the game. Like, bro, you doing too much. I hate you, Uncle Freezy. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. Paris Duggar says, bumped into CP at a parking spot situation. He's down to earth. Good people. Yeah, man, I met my man in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He was, but when I saw him, I was kind of busy. He was kind of busy. It was a playoff game. It was a playoff atmosphere. I told y'all the story I already told y'all a story before, man, and it was one of them deals like people didn't even believe it. People didn't even believe if Hoodie Kev wasn't there, me and Hoodie Kev was together. Or who was it? Hoodie Kev? I think it might have been right before I met Hoodie Kev in person. Right before I met CP the artist in person. Right? So I'm going into this joint, and like these dudes are like, yo, there go Uncle Freezy. And you know me, I'm like, hey, it's me. It's me. And they start chanting Blorange Tears, Blorange Tears, Blorange Tears, live on the. It's just like the weird impromptu, like I was walking to whatever the name of the restaurant is in Atlanta, to meet up with the Blorange Tears family. And they just started chanting Blorange Tears. It was like 10, 11 dudes, right? And they was probably drunk. But whatever, you know, I take the love however it comes. And I show the love back however it you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking in the joint. I'm like, these cats is chanting Blorange Tears. I'm standing in the restaurant door. I'm looking around. They like, Blorange Tears. And then I look and I see my man, CP doing talk, surrounded, of course. And I got people walking behind me doing like Blorange Tears. They drunk. I'm like, at first I was embarrassed, but then I was like, yo, show your people some love. So I turn around, start high-fiving cats, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look across the room. I see some cats from that support Knicks fan TV over there. They like, that's Uncle Freezy. And I'm like, it's me. And I stand out in the crowd, right? Because I'm really tall. Y'all know that. Like, I'm a really tall, big man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over there, and I'm like, people looking like, that's Uncle Freezy, right? He don't look the same in person as he does on a live stream. Of course not, because I do the live stream sitting down. I do the live stream in a chair. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. So it's yeah. So I saw him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. He ain't had no time for me. And to be honest with you, and this ain't no shade, I ain't really have time either, man, because I was supposed to be meeting CP the artist, Hoodie Kev, Jay Boogie, Uncle Fulio, and so everybody is like, you know what I'm saying, talk about the Knicks. I'm looking for my guys. Y'all know how it is. Barry Tucker says, I got bad news for Knicks fanboy types. Them young fellas are coming to challenge RJ Quickly and Mitch for rotation minutes. They are Tiz prototype in the car. And I have a song for you, Paris Duggan. Splinters and they behind. Splinters and they behind. Splinters and they behind. Trust. Splinters and Yo Behind is gonna be the name of the song for them cats this year for a number of reasons, right? Right. So I want to talk about this Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett to the 3 situation, and I know we talked about it and beat it to death. So Puzz Knight says they started Hawks Fan TV. I bet you they got about 4 people watching. Don't nobody care about the Hawks, bro. They don't care, bro. They don't care about the Hawks in Atlanta. They don't care about the Hawks, bro. So matter of fact, let me just get down to the nitty-gritty. Right? And I want to address Atlanta Hawks fans. Y'all don't want this smoke. You don't. See, because the Knicks are not the Charlotte Hornets or the Orlando Magic. Y'all ain't want this smoke. Go on somewhere else with y'all kindergarten fight. Go on somewhere. So we play the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks come to MSG on Christmas Day. And I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. You know why? And then because the Hawks coming, screw the Hawks. I don't care who we playing. Right? Right? And I know I have a few topics open. I know I got the shout out to Knicks Fan TV with the Evan Fournier thing. Let them do their thing, man. We're gonna be rocking the pod couple today at 6:30. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna stay in our lane. Yeah, our lane is safe. We're gonna stay in our lane, man. I hope much success to those cats. If something come up where we can support some type of way, we'll do that. Right? But we doing a pod couple today at 6:30, and we're gonna be dope. Trust. We got a new format we working on, so that we can stay on task and have more customer interaction. Trust me. Right? We've been talking about it for weeks. Right? Yo, so we shutting the door on the Knicks Fan TV. Congratulations to CP on pulling that off. Clearly, he got some things going on. He a big boy now. He in the big leagues. So shout out to him. But for us, we doing a pod couple today at 6:30, and it's gonna be fire. Ain't that right, G-Man? They doing CP to not CP to I'm sorry. CP what's his nickname? The franchise? The franchise, I think. Dope nickname. They doing a joint. They're gonna have Evan 48 on today at 6:00. I'm sure that's gonna be dope. But for us, for blorangetears, we doing a pod couple today at 6:30, and it's gonna be fire. And I want y'all to be here with us, and we gonna rock. We're gonna do what we normally do, except stepped up. Right? Yo, we identified some stuff that we can do better, and we're gonna do that better. Yeah. Hey, Pudge Knight says all the pies going. Yeah. See, and this right here is, I don't know if y'all noticed, but this right here, the Knicks Morning Drive, is a podcast. So in a podcast setting, you can, as long as you have 60% of a topic, you can have 40% other stuff. And that's what we do. Because a podcast is a living, morphing organism, right? Sometimes you stay on the topic for all the way through, and sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? But as long as it's about 60-40, 70-30, you good. That's for people that's talking about doing, because there's a difference between doing videos, live streams, podcasts, and you got to recognize what it is that you want to do. Don't just turn the camera on and talk, right? Don't just turn the camera on and talk, because if you just want to turn the camera on and talk, you're just doing a live stream, right? All these podcasts we do are connected to the previous one. You know what I'm saying? These are not separate entities. You know what I'm saying? Like all the we take in our podcast setting, we take the like the Knicks at Night podcast. We take all the thoughts from the previous conversation and continue it in a morphing conversation. So you know what I'm saying? So you could go back and look over the course of time and say, you know what? Yeah, I can see what they were doing. Right? Dolly, what's good? My man, Mamelo, get on the mic because you know you eat Jello. What's good? What's good? G-Man is in the building. What's good? What's good? So Booker D says, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Yeah. And what would you do for a Klondike bar? Since we doing jingles, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Hey, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I mean, since we doing jingles, whatever. whatever. Man, I lost my train of thought, and I shouldn't have had it. I should have had it written down. I have some things written down. What were we talking about just now? What were we going to touch on just now? Y'all made me lose my train of thought. And it's because, look, and it's because I pay attention to y'all. right? And so my man was like, what's the difference between what you do and what other people do? And how come these cats do like all these, you know what I'm saying, like these weird numbers or whatever? And I'm like, hey man, listen. We are small and mighty. We intentionally don't sell out for certain things right away because we would rather fine tune what it is that we're doing before we make a next step. You know what I'm saying? So we good. We blorangetears to y'all should be like y'all best kept secret right now in the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should feel like. Phase 1 was good. Michael Hansen is in the building. Booker D says RJ playing the 3. That's one of the things. Let me jot that down so I won't lose it. All right. Underneath topics, I'm gonna put RJ Barrett at 3. I'm putting that down as one of the topics, man. I got me a running tally right now. Michael Hansen says, I like the way it is. Hey man, so that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna, y'all remember that TV channel Fox? Remember Fox when Fox first started coming on? ABC, NBC, CBS was like, oh, they named it, don't even have. They were so stuck in a certain way, a line of thinking. They were like, their name is not alphabetic, phonetic, something. They're not ABC. They're not NBC. They're not CBS. They're not PBS. They call themselves Fox. Yeah. They had an unconventional name. We have an unconventional name. Blorangetears. No Knicks name in the title and all that stuff, because what we want to do is we want to be bigger. We want to be bigger than whatever. And I can't take Knicks name. That's their name. So if you found us, it's because you searched for us and you liked it. If you found us and subscribed, that means you liked what you were hearing, right? Because we don't use New York Knicks in our name, and all that kind of stuff. I tried that one time and I didn't like it. I felt like I was selling out, right? No shade to anybody else. That's what I prefer, right? That's what I prefer. Like when we put our name, when we put Blorangetears on something, we want people to know that this is something that we work for, right? So Jeremy says, this podcast is great. Much more focused on us. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yo, Chop Low is in the building. Hey, Chop, take your time, young man. Take your time, young man. My mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. And you know what I'm talking about. That's a thing between me and Chop Low. You know what I'm talking about. Take some deep breaths, Chop. You know what I'm saying? Because one day you're going to be 75 years old and you're going to be looking back like, man, what was I thinking? Why was I so? For sure. All Future Gaming is in the building. What's good? What's good, y'all? So one of the topics, getting back to it, one of the topics that I want to touch on is RJ Barrett at the 3, right? I want to touch on that some. I also want to touch on young guys getting minutes, right? I want to touch on that also. Juju 92 was in the building. Robert Pie is in the building. What's good, Yerp? What's good? What's good? So, oh yeah, you know what? We didn't shoot a commercial for the Blorangetears online mall, right? for the Blorangetears online mall. We got to do that. I would like if somebody from the chat would help me do that. Like maybe a Juju92, a Chef NYK, a Michael Hansen, a Pudge Nice, or somebody just Savage NYC. Somebody help me do that. Shoot the commercial yourself. Shoot it and just send it to me, and then I can do like some edits. Y'all know I be busy, man. Y'all know I be busy, not too busy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Never too busy, you know what I'm saying, for the important stuff, but y'all know what I mean. I tinker a lot. That's what I do. I work, sleep, and as soon I'm about to start back working out, so it's gonna be like working out. Like I'm gonna try this bodybuilding thing. I'm gonna try it, right? I'm gonna try this bodybuilding thing. I'm gonna try that, and then you know what I'm saying, and this right here to keep me busy. Also wanted to put together something. I gotta do a better. Also, I gotta do a better job with the contact information. I want y'all to start putting, because at least once a month, I want to start doing like birthday shout outs and all of that. And so you don't have to give me the day, but if you like you don't have to give me the year. I don't want the year because that's like too personal. But at some point, man, I want to start doing birthday shout outs like at the beginning of the month. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, I know that sounds cheesy, like, oh, shorty, it's your birthday. You like, Uncle Freezy, just talk these Knicks. Why you worried about people's birthday? Trust. Just trust me on that. Atmosphere Audio says, y'all know that's our guy, right? Y'all know who Atmosphere Audio is. Obviously, Tibbs felt like RJ could fill that role. AD was good. Was good, party people. That hey man. So yeah, I want to, man. Listen, for a Knicks channel, and trust me, I'm gonna get to the topics, man. I'm gonna get to the topics. But for a Knicks family channel, like when you building a family, a community, what you want to do is have people feel like they are part of that community. Because you can be a part of the community and not feel like you're a part of the community. Right? I want to make sure that we addressing everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what this whole thing was about. I remember when I tweeted at Free Keith. This was like 7 years. God, time be flying, bro. Time flies, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So about 7 years ago, I tweeted at Free Keith. I said, hey, man, we tweeting at each other 24/7. We need to take this conversation to YouTube. And I put it in the thread, the infamous Knicks thread, right? Yeah, I was in it. So Stephen Okonkwo says, a trade coming from Miles Turner. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. We'll see. We will see. We'll see. I'm gotten that down for one of the topics, right? So because I want to finish my introduction and get to some other stuff, right? Charles Turner is in the building. Morning, sir. What's good? What's good? I probably have the longest intro on the internet. Like, why does my intro always take like 30 minutes? Because I always mix stuff in, like my thoughts from the night before, the morning of, you know what I'm saying? Shouting out my people, you know what I'm saying? Making sure they know that I see them there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So 19 comment NYC84 says, have you seen how ripped CC Sabathia became? Yes. The only thing though is I'm not doing it with a personal trainer. Right? So he's gonna have a personal trainer. CC's got a personal trainer to monitor everything. Right? So I'm gonna monitor everything myself. I'm like, and I know this sound weird, man, but I like doing everything myself. Right? Hey, so Charles turned A. So CT says CT3. I like that. I like that name. CT3. I like that. CT3. That has a ring to it. So CT3 says, I'm at work listening to the morning drive. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Yo, Cully is in the building. Hey, Cully, I got a song. Cully, I got a song for your young players, bro. Cully, I got a song for your young players. Splinters in your behind. Splinters in your behind. And I'm joking, of course. I'm trolling. I'm joking. It's not that I don't love the young players, but I love the roster that's set up in front of them. And you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with sitting and learning apprenticeship. There's nothing wrong with that. So Oldhead says RJ will take the toughest assignment at 2 or 3 tips is building a Jimmy Butler clone out of RJ. Wow. 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 Well, if he's building a Jimmy Butler, RJ is going to be better than Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry. RJ Barrett is going to be better than Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry. You can say what you want as a Jimmy Butler fan, but I'm here to tell you that RJ Barrett at 21 is light years ahead of Jimmy Butler at 21. Right? So we got Uncle Hector in the building. Project Nerd HQ, what's good? Uncle Hector in the building, what's happening? Hey, Cully, I was getting my midnight gas as usual. Like I was legit at the pump, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I do that though. I don't know why. You know what? Sometimes I just got to get it. You know how you just got to get away and you just do something just to get away from whatever it is you was doing. So this morning I was pumping gas. I just got in the car, got in the whip, and just rolled out to a gas station. About 5 miles away. I drove like 5 miles to go get some gas. I passed like 4 gas stations on the way there. Right. And so I'm at the pump and I'm humming, Cully, this for you, Cully. I'm at the pump. Hey, Cully, this for you. Cully, hey, Cully, this for you. I'm pumping gas. I'm like, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I don't know. I did that joint impromptu, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm stuck with it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck with it. Stafford Don is in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, Chef NYK says if RJ can come back with handles after this offseason, yo, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. If RJ come back, well, for one, you know RJ's coming back with handles because we've seen the handle package with Team Canada. We've seen RJ looks like he put on like 10 pounds. And he got handles. And he's looking to be more explosive. How do you gain weight and get more explosive? I don't know. All right. So let me get back. So I'm gonna really start in on the joint now. I'm trying to do a format. Right. 19 Conman NYC says BIM. So let me get on the topic du jour. The one that I've really been wanting to talk to y'all about. Right. Let me get on the topic du jour. Right after that, I put this in the joint. So I'm doing the link in the chat. For those of y'all that you know what I'm saying want to jump on that we know, man, come on in. You know what I'm saying? Woodshed 1914 is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, Frat, sir? What's good, Mr. Frat? Woodshed, how you doing, bro? Hey, look who it is.
Uncle Freezy.
Uncle AD, how you doing?
I'm here chilling. You know, I got to tune in early in the morning, listen to my man Freezy hype up the crowd.
For sure.
You know,
for sure.
You the bet. You the host with the most, my guy.
Hey man, we trying to do our thing, man. You know, we have the channel is set up for the Blorangetears family, or did not the channel, but this joint here is set up for the Blorangetears family to come and have they say. So I don't try to dominate the conversation one way or the other. Just let it go. I do have a format that I want to institute though, but I do want to try to kind of keep us in the rails some so that we won't have multiple conversations. Because what happened is I go back and watch the shows, and I think sometimes we have multiple topics open at once.
Okay.
And so what I want to do is if we talk about the topic, at least when it gets to the end, close the topic.
Okay, so you want to have it more like in segments.
No. I want to say for instance, if you have something that you want to talk about, I don't want to have somebody come in and change the subject.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. That's what I'm saying. Let's finish out one before we start another.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, nothing major.
So what's today's topic? RJ Barrett is the greatest 21 and under since Luau Cinder. Is that what today's topic is?
if you want to, because I feel comfortable in that lane. But what I really want to do is because I got surrounded. So I live in South Carolina, right? I got surrounded by Hawks fans. I got surrounded by Hawks fans.
Okay.
That want this smoke with the Knicks.
Yes, they do.
AD. So first of all, let me introduce. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, y'all welcome Anthony D, aka AD, to the joint. My man is so smooth, he don't need a chaser. Y'all know who it is. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. My man's so smooth, he don't need a chaser. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go.
Salute to the chat, everyone. Cully, everyone that's there, all the regular brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Knicks family, we do this, because we love the Knicks. So let's get it.
We do this. And so AD, how in the world are you going to tell me that you a Hawks fan? Trae Young is your favorite player, right? And I'm like, well, not Trae Young. Who your favorite player all time? And you throw out a name like, Josh, what's his name? What's the kid that played with Joe Johnson and all of them?
Not Josh Childress.
No, not Childress. I'll find them. You gonna say?
I know who you talking about. He was quasi small forward, power forward, can't shoot, but was in love with the three, but can't shoot.
But can't shoot it.
But couldn't shoot it.
Obi Toppin. That's what you remember.
Oh, he wish he Obi. He wish he could stroke it like Obi Toppin. They had a good little, team there for a second.
Right.
They had a good little team there for a second, but Atlanta has never been a basketball town outside of, when Dominique was there, and it took him doing something great every night just to pique their interest.
Yeah.
So.
Josh Smith was his name.
Yes. Okay.
You telling me your favorite player all time is Josh Smith? What? Bro, I do this, bro. I'm not I am the New York Knicks, bro. This is not casual for me. And it's the same thing with y'all. Y'all are New York Knicks. Because this ain't something casual we do in passing. Like if we win, we win. If we win, great. If we lose, okay. Nah. We not casual fans, bro. And,
No.
and then guess how old the dude is? Guess how old this dude is?
What are you like, 18?
50! Bro, you 50?
I get it. John. Hey, good morning. Good morning,
fellas.
Top of the morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Bruh.
I mean, Josh was a high flyer at one point. He could get up.
Yeah, man. Hey,
He could get up.
That arena in Atlanta used to be rocking with no people in it. Like the entertainment value in Atlanta Hawks games was top notch, bro.
And what Atlanta residents, one of the worst kept secrets is that Atlanta residents are really Northeast residents historically that just uprooted and went to Atlanta, but their roots, it's a strange thing because their roots start southern, then northeast, then go back down south, and they try to eliminate that period of when they were in the northeast for a second.
Yeah. I went to a Hawks game. I think it might have been. It seems like 10 years ago, but bro, there were so many Knicks fans in the building that I thought I was at a. Like, how you walk in the concourse to go to the bathroom or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do. Go get you a little joint or whatever. And all I see is Pat Ewing jerseys, like Pat Ewing, John Starks, some Derek Harpers. That's all you saw at the game, right? And so, and so I'm like, okay, when I get on the concourse, all I see is Knicks. When I get inside the arena, and so when I get, back to my seat, all you hear is Joe Johnson. I mean, they rocking on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a shame that the Hawks put on this good of a show for the basketball team. And on TV, it looked like the Hawks fans rocking, all 18 of them. But it's Knicks fans in the building.
Yes.
Right.
So what's good? G-Man, Darley, what's good?
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something. This is my favorite day of the week, and you know why? You know why, AD? Because at 6:30 this evening, it's gonna be me and my man Cornerstone Kev, as we formerly known or better known as the Pod Couple, and we're gonna get down and do what we do.
AKA Black Felix versus Black Oscar.
There you go.
Salute, guys. What's up?
Hey, what's up, darling? What's happening?
Salute,
man. Chilling. What's rocking with y'all?
Yo, we need a Murray, yo. The G-Man, we need a Murray.
Y'all need a Murray to top.
We need a Murray.
Look, I'm taking applications right now, so hit me up. Let me know what's going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's so the Atlanta Hawks want smoke with the New York Knicks. So listen. So in case the Atlanta Hawks have not noticed, the New York Knicks are in a fist fight with the Brooklyn Nets. And we keep winning. Even when we lose games, we win against Brooklyn. Brooklyn loses to us so bad. Brooklyn is losing to us in the most embarrassing way that you can. So a few years ago, they signed Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Neither can stay healthy. Right? They were like, yo, well, I tell you what, we're going to trade for James Harden. Y'all did that, and y'all still a second round team or whatever it is y'all was, second round, third round, whatever. Y'all was so, Brooklyn is so off track that they wearing acid wash uniforms, bro. Acid wash. What in the name of Spanish days is going on when the team has to wear acid wash, bro?
But the Atlanta thing feels organic though. It feels like it's about to be something.
That feel like a real rivalry.
It feels like it.
Now, like Brooklyn, like to me, they're always gonna be New Jersey Nets. I don't care what's on the face of that jersey. To me, they should have stayed in Jersey, bro. They could have pulled like the New York Giants do, where their stadium is in Jersey, but it's New York Giants. They could have done the same thing in New York.
They should have stayed in Jersey.
Agreed.
And that's to show you. And a lot of my brethren are in Jersey. I've spent a lot of time in Jersey. So Jersey, this is no diss. Y'all know we tri-state, right?
Right.
It's y'all identity for way too long is Frank Sinatra. You know what I mean? For real. Let's keep it a buck. When the Devils, and I'm a distant watcher for hockey. When the Devils was absolutely smacking people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When they had to change the way the goalies pads and stuff because their dude back there wasn't letting. He was like the Mariano. He wasn't letting in anything.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
It was so like local. It was crazy. I'm like, you guys got to love y'all sports folks. Y'all let New Yorkers, you see what I'm saying, come over there and are still saying the New York Giants and stuff like that. No, they're not.
But you know what it is too, man, is that like New Jersey's weird because like Northern Jersey, they're basically Knicks fans up there because half of them go from New York and they migrate over there.
Yeah.
And then South Jersey, it's all a whole bunch of Philly fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jersey's weird like that. But to me, it's just
it's geography.
There was no rallying point around the Nets, even when the Nets went to the finals back-to-back years.
Right. Like I'm telling you, I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm telling you, I tell y'all this often. I'm from Jersey City, right? When I grew up, y'all know who my first favorite team was. And I ain't got to say, man, because I know y'all going to laugh at me or whatever. I said, I don't care. My first favorite team was the Harlem Globetrotters. I thought they were a real team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought they were a real team. I used to go see the Harlem Globetrotters like 3 or 4 times
It wasn't
a year.
only you. It wasn't only you. When I was a kid, I thought they were an
I was
actual
the
team.
same. You know what I'm saying?
They was my first favorite. They was my first favorite team. And my uncle was like, "Yo, stop playing, man. You like the Knicks or what?" And I was like, "Who are the Knicks?" And that began my journey, right? That began my journey.
Right.
But and so the thing with Brooklyn is Brooklyn has always been whether they started off on the island or started off in Rochester or wherever they started out at. I think they started out in Rochester, moved to the island, moved to New Jersey, moved to Brooklyn. Moved to Newark, then moved to Brooklyn or whatever. It was never about, getting the heart of the city. It's always about money, right? That's what it is. They went from being the 20th ranked franchise in finances to a top 6 franchise just by building Barclays Center. You know what I'm saying? They moved to Brooklyn, built Barclays Center. It was all about the finances. I don't think they care about the city. I think they care about the bread. And that's one of the things. That's one of the differences between a hardcore Knicks fan, a hardcore Atlanta Hawks fan, a hardcore Brooklyn Nets fan. You know what I'm saying? Because the Atlanta Hawks have the city, they have the South to themselves, basically. Right? They have the South to themselves.
Charlotte is the closest thing to them.
Yeah. And they're in between Charlotte and Orlando. And can't take over all of that area by themselves. They just can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so Atlanta is in one of those weird spaces where it's like a big city, low, small market mentality, but they always have young, exciting players.
Hey, right. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta jump on another call real quick.
All right.
Yeah, but to me, Atlanta. I'm sorry, Frieza. You were gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say that to me, Atlanta, like even though they're located in, I guess what would be considered a small market, they never really ever felt like a small market team. The way that they maneuver themselves and the type of players that they always had, even in historic teams. You know what I'm saying?
But this feels way more competitive. Like just a natural disdain organically than it does with Brooklyn.
Right.
It does. It really does. It's almost like a civil war. We know y'all are New Yorkers or you have some relationship to. The Brooklyn thing feels like, no, you guys are just frustrated Knicks fans that hitched your wagon to New Jersey. And you have no real common ground.
Yeah, but you know what it is, bro? It makes sense. Like North versus South. Like it's really there's actually a real rivalry between New York and Atlanta, whether it be in hip hop or whatever. There's actually a real rivalry. The Brooklyn rivalry never ever really made sense because it's like, why would we be fighting with ourselves? We already got this. That never made sense.
Right.
But that fight right there, it feels like you and a not too distant family.
Right.
The Brooklyn thing feels like, you and your little brother, and before it gets anywhere, your moms and your pops gonna be like, all right, cut it out.
Right.
It felt like the play fight. Like we really gonna fight, but no punching in the face. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like with Brooklyn. Like I'm a, you know what I'm saying? We gonna scrap, but no punch. We got rules to this. But with the Hawks, you like to me, I don't feel like the rivalry is real. I feel like Atlanta is a propped up opponent for us to generate some buzz for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause bro, I've gone to Atlanta. I went there this year for the playoffs, bro. AD, listen, I was in State Farm Arena, right?
Mm-hmm.
In State Farm Arena, bro, in the suite. You know what I'm saying? We up there at the jump ball, the Knicks fans were rocking the crowd so hard they had to play music over us. You know how they play the in arena music?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They had to play the arena music over us because we was drowning them out on TV. You know what I'm saying? Right. All you can hear is "Let's Go Knicks." So now they crank up the music in the place. I'm like, why are they playing T.I. and my man? They playing T.I. and my man shooting free throws. You know what I'm saying? It's because Knicks fans were drowning out the Hawks fans, bro. They mad casual. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and no disrespect to the people that live in Atlanta. I'm disrespecting your fandom when it comes to sports, right? Because if you ever went to see the New York Giants at the Georgia Dome play the Falcons, you know what I'm saying, bro? You like, nah, this is a Giants game.
Yeah, and
right?
I feel like in the South too, people are really more like football fans than anything, man.
Yeah,
Southeast, yes.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like you go to South Carolina, North Carolina, Atlanta. Those are all like football fans, like Clemson fans, things like that. Like they're not really. I don't think they're really about that ball life, bro. Like that.
Yeah, my son went to Clemson. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So the thing I'm getting at is I feel like this because I'll tell you what. In the first round this year, say the Knicks don't play Atlanta. Say we mess around and play Philly. Is Atlanta still our rival, or is Philly now our rival? You know what I'm saying?
I think something. We see. You know what it is? Atlanta got there first, and Atlanta kind of got there with a familiar theme that us as New Yorkers have seen before. It was easy. It was easy for Trey to come be the villain.
Right.
It was. There's no. Like I look at Philly. Who would be the villain? You know what I'm saying? Like there's no. Yeah, like who would be?
They have a natural villain, bro.
Embiid, yo. Embiid.
Yes.
Yo, he just has such a hateable face to him. But I still think it's different. I still think Atlanta.
I guess, but Trey just, it's a different when a dude can drill you from 40.
Right.
And not just that, and he's known for talking smack on the floor. You see it too. Like he's frustrating everybody, and it's like what I think it was for me is just that it hurt. Like it really hurt when they had my girlfriend crying over here. Like it was crazy, bro. Like yo, because it was like yo, we were expected to win. We really felt like we were gonna get out of the first round. What we didn't expect is for Trey Young to come out of nowhere and make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. Like that was crazy.
Right. That should have been. And so not to cut you off, AD, but we talked about as far back as late January, right? When Spree the American Dream used to come on, right? And I concocted this thing. I said, hey, bro, I have a conspiracy theory type situation going on here. I feel like if we get the 4th seed, we can make the Eastern Conference Finals. And everybody laughed and Spree was like, wait a minute, let's hear it. And I told him, I laid out how if the Knicks get the 4th seed, we can make the Eastern Conference Finals. I didn't know, I couldn't see past the Eastern Conference Finals how we can make the NBA Finals. Right. But I could see a way where we can get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Right? And what happened was Atlanta took our path. Everything that I laid out to Spree, Atlanta took advantage of it. The injuries, the matchups, all those different things, Atlanta took our path. Right? And y'all could go back, y'all can find out, but it's in late January. I can't remember, but I mentioned it like on every show. Like, hey, yeah, we can do this. If we get the 4th seed, we can make the Eastern Conference Finals. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's part and parcel why we feel like not because of my idea, but because we saw a underdog in Atlanta knock off a team in the next round and have success. Whereas if we had knocked off Atlanta, we could have had that same success. You know what I'm saying?
I got a take for you, Freezy. Think about this. Maybe I'm the only one who felt like this, but after Atlanta beat us and then they beat Philly,
yeah.
Right? I felt like, yo, they really if Trey Young would have stayed healthy, they would have made it to the finals. And in the finals, I felt like they could have possibly won because they were, the way that they were playing, man. Like Trey Young was shooting the lights out. The defense was no slouch either. Like, if that's what beat us, I can live with that. You feel me? If we got beat by a team full of bums, That's one thing. But the way that they came, you could tell that where they were placed in the standings was not evident in the way that they played out there, because we were the top defense and we couldn't guard anybody really.
Right. Right. Nah, I feel you. I you know, I feel you. My thing though is my thing with Atlanta is if they get in the first round and say they play Philly,
Right.
you think Philly is not going to be their rival? They knocked off Philly last year in the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And say we're the fourth seed, and let's say we play Boston. Mm-hmm. Is Boston not our rival?
That rivalry go way back, just in sports.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I think Atlanta is drumming this up. Atlanta is the little brother that is finally able to come out of the house by himself, and is picking a fight with the older brother that's almost about to drive and his friends. Right. Bro, you ain't there yet, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And
they do got a squad though. They do got a squad though, Freezy.
No, I'm not talking about their basketball roster. I'm talking about their fandom. I'm talking about their franchise. Okay. Yeah, they got a good team. I'm not knocking that. I'm talking about the Atlanta Hawks franchise. You're not big boy enough to pick on the Knicks. The Knicks. Come on, man. That's like Sacramento picking on the Lakers.
Well, Freezy, this is how. You know what? When you get a hold of something, it's depending on how you steer the vehicle. Because look at Golden State. Golden State, that management team, they got in, they drafted right, they signed right. Did you ever think that Golden State would ever be the big boys on the West Coast? No. Mm-mm. But they've been the big boys on the West Coast for the better part of 10 years.
And it looks like it's going to continue like that. They went from being a small market team to becoming a big market team, to be honest.
Yeah.
To me, they're not small market no more. Cully, salute.
Cully.
Salute, brothers. Salute.
You know what I mean? It's what you do with what you get. At one point, Sacramento was a basketball hive.
Right. Right. But you know what Sacramento did? They got too cute. They were like, the Western Conference Finals is not good enough for us. We're gonna start firing people and trading people, and that is always the thing about getting to the top.
I hate that too.
The thing about getting to the top is, for one, you got to make sure you stay close to the top so that you can make that trek to the top. You can't just say, "Oh, we're so talented. Our front office is so talented. We could just do whatever and magic will happen." That's what the Knicks used to do in the 80s and 90s. That's why we don't have championships. You know what I'm saying? So to me, the Atlanta Hawks are gonna have to be aware of that also, because Atlanta is a fine city, right?
It is.
But ain't nobody checking for the Atlanta Hawks. Ain't nobody got the Atlanta, Georgia listed number 1 on their free agency destination. They don't, and I love Atlanta. Unless they from there or around that area. Yeah, but if Kevin Durant ain't going to Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And to Dolly's point though, unless you from there, you would give it a look. Like Dwight Howard gave it a look one time because he's from there. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as he got the opportunity to leave, he was out. You know, Dwight Howard probably played 4 months in Atlanta and was like, "Yo, get me out of here." But we talking about New York, bro. We talking about Madison Square. We talking about the world's most famous arena. We talking about every player's most favorite place to play, right? We talking about something different, bro. We ain't talking about State Farm Arena.
Yo, Freezer, and really, our rivalry is not just that. It's everybody. We rival everybody. There's nobody that's not our rival. Everyone wants to come from New York. And it's like, you think we making a checklist, bro. Every team that says something. Sacramento, y'all was talking smack on Twitter. I bet. Cool. We'll see you. You feel me? Lakers, y'all was talking? Bet. We'll see you. Miami, you was talking?
Right.
Bet. We'll see you. You feel me? Atlanta's the same thing. It's like I don't. To me, it's just like New York. We just got that. You feel me? That's why that's why to me it's the heaviest jersey. We don't get days off at the Garden, bro. Everyone gives
No.
us their best performance, and the fact that we can defend them on their best performance, them trying their best, that tells us that we building something, bro. We got something cooking. I want all the smoke. Everyone's my rival. I don't care. Chicago, what's up? Let me see you. Like that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. That's why when the Atlanta Hawks stepped up, I'm like, wait a minute, Atlanta, y'all are not Indiana, y'all are not Boston, y'all are not Miami. To us, y'all ain't even Toronto. Y'all are Atlanta, Georgia, bro. I was at the playoff, Dolly, no lie. I was at the playoff game, and this is not an indictment on the Atlanta Hawks. This just tell you the level of. So we in the suite, and this lady, she was so rude. She was nice. She was nice and rude at the same time. You know how older lady taking care of you. She's like, y'all heard me, get on in here. This food in here, this food getting cold. And I'm like, lady, we just spent like $3,000. And she's like, hurry up and call that dog. Get on in here. And I'm like, okay.
Right.
And so I'm like, hey, who you got winning today? She was like, you see where I work at? I want Atlanta to win so I can keep getting these such and such. Who your favorite player? I don't know. I don't watch the game like that. You know what I'm saying? If that was the Garden, bro, I can imagine if I asked somebody who their favorite player was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, to me, it's a difference, man. You know, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get the thing with Atlanta, bro. And I understand where y'all coming from.
I get it, and I'm happy. I'm happy for it. I get it, and I'm happy for it. I'm happy for any organization that's trying to do something and their fan base is behind them. Right. That means that we can't stand still.
Right.
Right.
Like for example, like Milwaukee, that's a franchise I respect. I respect the way that they did their thing and got to the chip.
They're the world champions. I want what they have.
The way that they did it, that was beautiful. You feel me? Like that's to me the type of championship I want. I don't want no cheap bought ring like Brooklyn trying to do, bro. Like that to me is whack. Like I don't know. To me, like most of every Durant's rings to me, they don't even count, bro. Like those rings is like, yo, you literally went to a team that didn't need you, bro. Like,
right. They won a championship before Durant.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, to me, it's just like I don't like those teams. Like teams that rings I respect. I respect what's it called, Canada, Toronto.
Come on now, Darlie. Cut it out. If you were a part of that fan base and Kevin Durant came and helped get you a ring on top of what you already have, you would celebrate it as well.
Of course. If I was part of that fan base, but I'm not. And the truth is, to me, it's just like I like rings that I fought for, bro. Because then to me, it's just pointless. Like I don't want to watch it if it's just. Like it's easy. Like to me,
I want to be the Empire. No, that's fine. But you see, we as Knicks fans, we have been prone to this. Let's clutch and let's pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and let's fight and whatever. That's fine and all dandy. But I don't like when I get there. When I'm on top of the mountain, I want to stay on top of the mountain. You understand? So if it takes getting however, to stay on top of the mountain, that's what you do. I'm not gonna slide down just to rise again. No, I want to stay there.
Right.
I mean, like Miami is a good example of what you're talking about then, because they for whatever reason they always stay relevant.
Yeah.
Because every trading deadline, what that guy down there does is assess his team. Can he go for it? Can he win it? Right. Everybody in sports or everyone in this NBA league, they're not trying to win the NBA championship. Let's just keep it a buck.
Right. Some of them are just trying to save their franchise. Some of them are just trying to make enough money to stay in business.
Yeah. and pull out what they got on top of their money, the interest.
Right.
They in it for the merchandising and everything else. Not everybody's trying to win.
Right.
This is why the Lakers have been the Lakers for predominantly their entire existence. That's why Boston have so many championships. You know what I mean? Not everybody in the league got rings. When those teams became good and they got rings, they got multiple rings.
Right. Yeah, man. I feel you.
Nah,
That's what it.
The chat trying to come for me, man. Listen, I don't care, bro. Like, to me, if you gotta go to a team that don't need you, I don't. Especially, it's because you're a good player that I'm like, yo, those rings are whack to me. Because it's like, yo, like you went to a team that literally did not need you. You guys are saying that LeBron, that they wouldn't have beat LeBron. Yo, they could have beat LeBron, man. You
Talking about the
never know what
Warriors,
could have happened.
Danny?
Yes,
Darling,
when
I
they,
mean, sorry, darling.
yeah. When they had Klay Thompson, you know, they had Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green. Like, that was a squad, bro.
Right.
Like, it was LeBron and who LeBron have in whatchamacallit in Cleveland. At the time before they had Kyrie, but remember Kyrie left. So really it was him versus freaking them, like a whole squad. Like, I don't get what's the argument here.
I feel you.
No, you say KD rings is meaningless, right?
To me, I never said that. Obviously, that rings are worth something. To me, it's just
No, they're not impressive. They're not impressive.
No, I
whack
agree.
rings.
I think his rings are not impressive. Yes, I agree.
Little whack rings.
Well,
Cully, you can't be serious, Cully. You can't be serious.
I'm sorry, AB. I feel like that too. I feel like
dude, I'm not a KD fan, right?
Right.
But if you got those rings over the best dude in the game, remember,
right.
He's 2-time MVP against LeBron teams. Those teams can't be meaningless. Like, KD didn't show up for the ride. KD was the chauffeur.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, how he got there, we could disagree with. But when he's there, like, Lord, like, did he not do what they got him to do? The worst thing you can do in sports is when you get somebody and you feel like you wasted your money.
Yep.
No, he did, but it's like it was a cheap path. I'm just sorry, man. It's just a cheap path to get a ring. A talent of his caliber of his talent is just not.
I don't know.
When you got his ring. What you say, darling?
No, I'm saying when you that good, bro. To me, it's just like you. Listen, I'm not gonna say like obviously a team needed him. I'm not even one of those that sits there and argue that says that maybe like Golden State couldn't have used them, but I thought when they picked them up it was because maybe somebody was injured, like one of the Draymond was secretly injured or something. But to find out that you went there to a team that literally just went to the finals and beat you the year before, like, to me that's whack, bro. Like, come on, they beat you. They're the reason that you didn't get. They're the reason that you didn't get a ring. So instead,
you know what makes him even more whack? Not to cut you off. The fact that he had the nerve to say New York just ain't cool. Like, the Knicks just ain't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was much after, though.
No, it was after, but just like what he did right there wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he did wasn't cool, but he got the nerve to say to New York. Like, if he was to do that to the Knicks, he'd be banned. He can't even go to Brooklyn and play for them, you know? Or somebody trying to take his head off in the boroughs.
Like, I'm a basketball fan, man. Like, I want to watch competitive, good basketball. I'm not trying to watch a sport just to. Like,
right.
To me, I understand.
Storylines.
I understand that there's wins and losses in sports. To me, if it's just wins all the time, why am I watching this? I know the outcome. You feel me?
Right.
I don't know.
No, yeah, I shouldn't know the outcome of who's gonna win the finals when the season starts. Like, basketball used to be that where you could just root for a random team. Like, all right, this team might make it. You know what I mean? That's why I like this year's finals that just passed. I liked it.
I love this year's
I
finals.
loved it. Yeah, it's respectable. Even if Trae Young, and I can't stand Trae Young, but I give the man his respect. If he was to go to the finals, I'd have respected it. Oh, we just should have been the Knicks. As a Knicks fan, we just should have been better. The Knicks just should have been better to stop that man. But hey, I respect Trae Young for getting to the ECF. And like you said, if he was healthy, they might have got there, and they probably could have won. They had the full momentum to win. It would have been him versus Chris Paul. He had the full momentum to compete in the finals, and he has a good team. He had a good coach, and he got balanced vets on the team. And who's to say how that series could have turned out? Yeah.
Right.
Now my fault. I know Freezy about to go in, but let me just say one last thing.
No, man.
Now it's like I don't know. Between the Lakers and Nets, one of those two teams are likely. They're the highest likely to make the finals. I don't know who might. I can't call it, but one of those two teams is gearing for the finals. And that's just the stuff I hate as an NBA fan. I mean, it's Knicks for life though, but that's the type of things that it's just trash. Like, it's just my opinion.
Yeah,
But,
this is really up in the air. We don't know who's gonna win. Really.
Okay. So let me ask you, right? Just from what I was saying before, from that total point, you can't be mad at the Lakers for retooling.
No, I'm not mad.
You see what I'm saying? Because anybody else could have went out and signed some of those same players, but like we said, not everybody's trying to win.
Right.
They literally came back out and said, "Look, what we did last year was unacceptable. LeBron is this age, and we can't sit back here and watch this keep going. We're gonna retool." You see what I'm saying? Would you be mad at Milwaukee if Milwaukee said, "You know what? We want to defend the crown"?
Absolutely
No,
not.
because you can't be mad at Milwaukee. They just won, so it's like they can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Now, they can go out there and recruit whoever.
Right.
But what if they made a crazy deal right now? People gonna be looking at them and saying, "What? Oh,
a crazy
Milwaukee got to go do that."
A crazy deal isn't a big signing.
Yeah. What if Milwaukee?
They won. That means they won, and winning attracts a lot of players. That's not Milwaukee's fault. They won. They attracted a certain player. The player, I want to play for Milwaukee now. So I can't be mad at Milwaukee. They just won. I can't be mad.
Cully, it sounds like a double standard. What's happening?
Yeah, okay. I'm about to let you know. You can't be mad at You can't be mad at Golden State and KD because he went there. Same thing. They were on top. And they said, "You know what? We want to stay on top." So, KD, come on over. It's the same thing, Cully.
All right.
Yo, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like once we get there, yo, I don't want it'd be like 50 years later again before we talk about another one. No.
Right.
I want to be what the league is investigating us for all kinds of chicanery because we're winning so much.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be Belichick. Yeah, come investigate our basketballs. Yeah. Because that's how much we won.
Yeah, David Parker. GS did lose, but they went to the finals. And KD went there.
Well,
I mean,
that was the last that was the last finals when he got the Achilles, right? That's the one that they.
No, that was not 2019. Yeah, that was the Raptors one. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it?
I forgot.
Yeah, that was the Raptors one because he missed the full first year in Brooklyn. He missed the first entire season.
Yeah. All right.
Well, yeah, Jay Williams. That's what I mean. I just think he's a sucker for that, but it is what it is. I think KD's a sucker because he got 3-1.
He is sensitive. He is sensitive sucker. He is.
Sucker. Yeah, I just think he's a sucker. It's like the team beat you. It's like, I mean, it is what it is though. He's a man. KD's a grown man. He's his own man. You play where you want. I just feel like it was just a sucker move. I mean, like I said, I respect him as a player though. Guy's unstoppable. But
Yeah, to me, somebody said I dislike KD. I don't dislike KD, bro. I just dislike the moves he made. That shit, bro.
I dislike the moves he made.
I actually really like him as a player. To me, he's one of the best players of all time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna deny that. That's why I say I don't hate Trae Young for beating us. We just should have been better as a Knicks fan. We gotta be. That makes me look at us like yo, we gotta be better. That's all. We gotta be better. I respect Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? I respected him before the matchup. I respect him before that because the guy was. I don't like his foul baiting, but the guy got game. Can't hate it. We just got to retool our lineup, make adjustments, and and let's hope.
I'm not a fan.
What you say, Freezy?
I'm not a fan, bro.
Nah.
I'm not a fan of Trae Young
at
all. At all. I don't respect this game either.
Okay.
Let me, because I looked at Trae Young numbers one time, and they were not what you would think a superstar's numbers should be. He looked like a dude that just shot the ball a lot. Yeah. So this year he shot 43.8% from the field. He shot 34% from three.
Whoa.
On 18 shots a game.
Right.
And
what's his assist numbers?
His currently. Let me.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So he took basically 9 free throw attempts a game, and he averaged 9.4 assists, and four turnovers a game.
I knew he's gonna bring in turnovers after. I knew he's gonna do that.
Nah, because you want to have assists and turnovers go together, so people can have a understanding of the assist turnover ratio. You know what I'm saying? Like
you said 9.4 assists.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't respect is his scoring ability. People are like, oh, he can shoot the three from the logo. Well, he only shot 34% from there, right? Julius Randle shot 41% from three. You know what I'm saying?
But Freezy, here's where he's killing you. Here's where if you have him on your team where he's killing you, he goes to the line 9 to 10 times per game.
Right.
I wonder if it's gonna be the same this year with the rule changes.
Nah.
With the foul baiting?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be the same.
He goes to the line a lot.
And cries a lot. J Boogie, what's good?
J Boogie, you on mute.
J Boog.
J Boogie.
Oh no, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. First thing first, man. Y'all great, been an honor, man. Good, always an honor to see you, hang out with y'all. Yeah, they already started making the rule changes in the summer league, and you can see them slowly but surely practicing on those calls and those situations. I seen quickly trying that type move, throughout the summer league, and they wasn't giving it to him. And those is just the rookie refs. So you already know the veteran refs, they already completely working on that. I was listening to what y'all was saying about KD and all that. Much as I would hate it, I would respect KD's championship in Brooklyn more than I would in Golden State.
Really?
I would, because he went there, him and Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? He went there. They gave away everything, so they really didn't know what they had. But as far as the Oklahoma thing, I believe he's a complete sellout, and he showed no leadership. Here for years and years. What do we got to do, you know what I'm saying, that benefit us staying together? And he lost 3 games to 1 and then decided to leave his man over there. Help somebody. Yeah, they wouldn't have probably never beat LeBron and them again. be honest, because he let them come back 3-1. He showed them that we out bullied y'all. J.R. Smith and Sherman and them, they bullied them. But he went over there and jumped on a bandwagon and left an elite situation. I don't like that. And
I respect what he did in the games.
Over the league. But he's not the leader of the NBA. And the baton would not be passed off to Kevin Durant because he's not a leader. He's a follower. Point of view of Kevin Durant.
Okay. Hey man, I'll say this. I was thinking the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if that brother went back to go sign back with Golden State.
I can see that. He just re-signed. I think he re-upped for $4 million. I mean, for 4 years.
For 4 years, okay.
Yeah, he re-upped for 4 years. I mean, gentlemen, this is KD we're talking about here, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is absolutely one of the greatest ball players you will see in your lifetime. That decision can't hold him down, can't smudge him. It's night in, night out greatness.
Yeah.
Night in, night out greatness.
But I don't think we're denying how great KD is. We're denying we're not even denying. We're saying that the way that he went about getting his championships wasn't the most ethical way. Like, it just didn't make a lot of sense. Like, why
it wasn't. It definitely was not G status. It definitely was.
It wasn't for a player of his caliber. That's whack.
Yes, a player of his caliber. That's kind of corny, man. It's corny.
Yeah, well, I will say this. Because I wanted to. So AD. So this is what, and no disrespect to the panel, but you remember how earlier I said, we open up a topic and how we drift to a certain thing.
Right.
Remember we were talking about the Knicks Hawks rivalry, and now we talking about how KD is a punk because he signed with Golden State. That's the reason why I said I was going to, try to, So now you see. So I just wanted to give you that example. But the conversation was dope though. But now
don't let KD drop in the DM because you know he got eyes and ears everywhere.
And they sensitive too, and they touchy.
He's very touchy.
I'm gonna expose it. No, I'm only playing.
Yeah, man. So I wanted to. So let me get off of that topic and talk about another one, right? I'd like to talk about our young rookies and how much playing time they'll get this year, right? And the reason why I'd like to do that is because I think that the Knicks fan base thinks that these rookies are going to break the rotation and get significant minutes.
You just want to push your song. That's why.
Why not? It's a chart topper, bro.
You want to promote your song. That's why you want to talk about the rookies.
Right? Why not? The song is a chart topper, bro.
It is a chart topper, but I'm just.
I was humming it at the gas pump, bro.
I know.
But I think these young cats, while they show promise, unless we get hit with significant injuries, and I don't mean a large number of, but I mean serious injury. Like say if a serious injury happens to Randall, God forbid, then now you have to adjust the entire rotation because your main guy is going to be gone for significant time, right? And so in that situation, I can see where Grimes can get more minutes. Not that he plays probably the same position as Randall, but due to the adjustments that you'll have to make, like Obi will have to get more minutes. That means the second unit, small forward, power forward thing will have to split up minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I could see it in that case where, the song "Splinters in Your Behind" won't be as relevant because, because rotation spot is opened up for significant minutes, right?
Right.
But as it stands today, I don't see those two guys stealing minutes from Rose, Quickly, and Burks. I don't see Jericho Sims playing over Mitchell Robinson, Nerlens Noel, and Taj Gibson, especially with Tibbs at the control. Y'all know how stubborn he is with his rotations.
Oh yeah, for sure. Veteran. That man only knows one word. And that's veterans.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Oh, he's a bang.
I think he would be a fool not to give these young guys a serious look, the same way he gave Quickly a serious look, because you got some talent here.
Now we're talking.
Got some talent.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, you got some talent here, and if you just let them sit and not whatever, just because they're the young guys. Because the one thing you're going to know is that in practices, there's going to be the business giving either side, day in, day out.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Somebody daily is getting the business.
I don't,
because it's not a Elfrid Payton, type of guard that you have who can't shoot. You done got young guys who can shoot and who kind of cocky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went back and I was watching Grimes like during the pre-draft camps, and he was giving dudes the business. All of the top guys that got drafted, he was giving them the business.
I feel you, but I liken it to anybody in here do music, like veteran music dudes. Like if you're a veteran, like say you're a veteran music dude, right, and a young dude come off the street, he don't even know what it's like to be in the studio or nothing like that, and he come in and on the streets, like on the corner, he can sing doo-wop a little bit. He got some nice bars, and then when it comes time for the record label to put out a fire track, a summertime anthem or something like that, we like, yo, throw that young guy on there, he fire. And you got all these veterans in here. You're like, yeah, what? I'm gonna put a young guy. I'm gonna take some bars from Nas and put this young guy on there. You know what I'm saying? I just can't see that. I just can't. These young dudes gonna have to earn their keep. They ain't even been to game day yet, and we talking about they gonna get significant minutes. All I'm saying is
well, no, go ahead, girl.
It's like, I'll give you an example. Like Kelly got a dope joint called Keys to the City. Everybody that hear it like it, right? They hear Keys to the City. They're like, yo, this is all right right here. But I'm not about to sit Charlie Wilson down for Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And Kelly, my man. I'm like, I have to have to talk with Kelly. Like, Kelly, that's Charlie Wilson, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's Charlie Wilson. And he could be like, but yo, Uncle Freezy, I'm Cully. And I'm like, yo, I get that, bro. I get that. But you ain't Charlie Wilson, bro. You dope in a different way. Your time coming. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't about to sit down Charlie Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Or something. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
you go.
We ain't about to sit down like, you know what I'm saying, a Chris Brown or nobody. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know where I'm coming from.
Love that, Keyshawn. Yeah. No, but Freezy though, I thought that Tibbs preferred guys that was ready to play now. So I thought that's probably why people think these guys would get time because Grimes seems like he's ready to jump out there now. I mean, the first 3 games obviously not a summer. I mean, it's a summer league, so we can't really evaluate guys on that. But these are guys that we figure that these are Tibbs guys. These are his young guys. So we figure that he wants guys that are ready to contribute something right away at least. So
Right.
that's why it's got to be some type of minutes for him. I understand though. Rose and Kimber play ahead of McBride, but McBride could probably guard some twos. So there's possibility you could throw him out there with twos. Although he does have competition for the 2 spot too, the backup too. But it's like I said, I don't know. This is Tibbs lineup, but I just figured Tibbs wants guys that he feels can contribute now. Grimes seems like that type too. So does McBride. Sims is in the G. Sims is probably gonna be in the G League first, but I'm pretty sure he'd be ready if his number's called.
Sims is gonna get playing time, bro, because I just feel like our bigs. We gotta rest them at some point. I think that's where Sims comes in and gives us quality minutes. I think he needs that NBA experience too. I know the G League is supposed to prep people, but I don't think the G League ain't the NBA, bro.
No, yeah, but it's just that his contract. He got to play those games in the G League. But I think he'll get called up if needed. And I think he'll come up for the second half of the season. That's how I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I haven't seen that boy smile, bro. That boy looking like somebody.
He one of them shy dudes, man. He one of them shy big dudes, man. That's what it is with Sims.
Yeah, he got that face like he ready to take somebody's spot. He ain't playing, bro. I've been watching that kid, bro, but I think I was one of the only people who really knew about Sims. I was like, bro, we need to pick.
Uber athletic.
He's a man-child, yo.
They said he has the highest vertical since they've been taking. Yeah, since they've been taking the verticals at the camps. I'm like, his vertical must be like what, 49, some crazy shit. I mean, excuse my language.
Yeah. Well, the thing is though is the dude has elements to his game, but he doesn't have a high ceiling. I think he's going to be a quality NBA player. It probably won't ever be a superstar. But he'll be the dude that'll be in the league for a long time that does stuff like grabs a bunch of rebounds, set screens,
lob threat.
Yeah, lob threat.
I honestly think he has a pretty high ceiling. Nothing too crazy, but it's just the fact that to me, just the fact that he was willing to take a fadeaway jumper, to me that was just like, I respect that.
Right.
I just respect that.
Because we hadn't seen it from our center position.
Yeah. I was just happy somebody attempted it. Like, thank you.
One thing with him though, he will try to score though. I will say that.
What's up,
He'll try to score. What you say, Jay Boogie?
He got to score there in the league. If nobody in the league would ever block that. Impact in the league. Whether we want to.
Hey, Jay Boogie, I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah,
I can't hear you, man.
Yeah, something like the mic is covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like his mic is covered.
Is your mic covered up?
We can hear you, but very little. You sound like faded, like mumbly.
Okay, so I guess he gonna go out and jump back in, but yeah, with these young guys, man, I don't see them getting minutes. I'm not hating on them. I hope they do well. I hope we have some steals from this draft, but I just don't see them getting significant minutes.
Over an 82 game schedule, Freezy, I can see them getting some minutes, yo. You got guys who are injury, who have injury history, age. You know, those are a couple of attributes or things that if you have, those are not positive, those are negatives. And you got some young guys that could come in and help alleviate that. Because remember, over 82 game schedule, you're not looking for if you get 65 games out of Kemba and 65 games out of Rose, you've gotten a lot.
Right. You
But
got a whole lot.
you missed what I said though. See, there's a difference between some minutes and significant minutes, and I keep saying significant minutes.
No,
Like that's what I'm getting at. Like is Miles
playing
McBride,
2 minutes in a game is nothing. Like,
right, and getting 19 minutes as a rotational player is significant. That's what I'm saying. So getting some minutes, like for instance, a night of a back-to-back, my man played 20 minutes in a blowout. That's not as significant as him playing 10 minutes every night, regardless of the opponent. See, to me, that's significant. You know what I mean? I know it sounds convoluted, but what I'm saying is are these guys going to be in the rotation? You know what I'm saying?
Not well, J Boogie. Not well.
Not well at all.
And so Knicks fans, Wilden says doubt they get 19 minutes. Right, that's what I'm saying. And I'm talking about 19 minutes altogether. The three dudes together, I don't believe are going to crack the rotation and get 19 minutes.
but let's also keep in mind, Freezy, the roster that we have now by the trade deadline ain't gonna be the same, bro. It doesn't make sense. Like there's too many gluts in, like, especially the guard position. So I think somebody's gonna get moved, bro. Somebody's gonna get moved. I just can't see it.
Well, Dwayne Bacon might be out of here. I know that. He might not make it to the season.
I think he was more of a
Training camp, right?
like a trade in piece kind of thing.
Yeah, a camp body. Okay, so with that said, we'll move on to the next topic then.
I got better sound yet?
It's a little better.
A little
You sound
better.
low.
Yeah,
A little better.
Yeah, it sound low. But what about this? Dolly alluded to it. Is a trade coming? And if so, what trade is it?
I don't think you have to. The thing is, with what they've seen from their rookies, and maybe what might have been a part of their plan, they don't necessarily have to run right out right now and force a deal.
Right.
Like you don't have to. You don't have to force a deal. If you're the Knicks, you don't have to force a deal.
Right.
So AD, what you saying is we don't have to force when somebody gonna call us trying to make one?
I think so.
I agree with that.
I think so.
I think teams will call us asking for they'll ask for somebody. They ask for one of our young guys, or they'll ask for somebody.
I don't think we need to be on that kind of an offense where we're blowing out our entire team. You see what I'm saying? Like, would I still like Dame? Absolutely. Am I giving 5 players 5 picks and all that crazy stuff? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy.
That's what you're doing to get Dame, bro.
Not today. Maybe yesterday, but not today.
Bro, that's what you're doing to get Dame Lillard, man.
Not today. Maybe yesterday. You're not gonna give up. You're not gonna give up. But the thing is, by having young options, you get to see over the course of a season, like, okay, maybe this guy is the real deal. You don't have to rush it, is what I'm saying. You don't have to just take the first deal that you see.
Right.
Because the only way you're gonna get significantly better right now in the NBA is not through free agency. Every day, some free agent we thought that was gonna be a free agent in the next year or two keeps re-signing. So how is it gonna be? It's gonna have to come from a trade.
I'm not disputing that, bro. Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
That's better?
Yeah, man. So what I'm saying to that is not what trade or what guy. What I'm saying is if you trade for a guy, because we keep the trade conversation open. Like I try to shut the door on it, and here, and then we keep talking about it as if it's imminent. And other places too, other places in Knicks universe, that's the talk. Like there's a trade coming down the pipeline. What's the trade gonna be? What's the trade gonna be? It's gotta be because we're setting up for a trade. We're setting up for a trade. And but when I ask what the trade is, nobody can explain to me what it is and what we paying.
I know what you want to hear.
What's that?
Somebody for Cat.
Nah, man.
Cully, that was so wrong. Cully, that was
My fault, Freezer. Don't be mad at me.
Yeah, that was Cully, that was low. Man, that was
My bad.
Nah, man. I'm not in search of Carl Anthony Towns, man. I'm in the mindset like let's let this roster do something first. Let's see where our deficiencies are. Now, if we can get Cat on the cheap, why not?
Just don't be mad at me, Freezy. That's all. Just don't be mad.
Freezy, let me ask you a question, Freezy. Let's say we close the door on the trade conversation, right? It only leaves us two things to talk about: the veterans and the rookies. Which one of the veterans is more exciting to talk about than these new guys that we got?
Randall, bro. Randall's about to have a career year, man. Randall is about to
from your mouth to God's ear. From your mouth to God's ear. Yes, I would hope that.
Randall is about to have a career year, and that's because, for one, I believe no power forward in the NBA can guard Julius Randle. Maybe Giannis. That's it. Maybe Giannis, right? But no power forward can guard Julius Randle. It's the reason why he's double teamed every night, or one of the reasons why he's double teamed every night, right? But and then at the same time, I think the addition of Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker are going to open up the floor, right, and create easy opportunities for Julius Randle. Julius Randle is the one player in the league that I believe does not get easy opportunities to score. Every opportunity he scores is grinded and contested, right? And so when you score like that, you're gonna have off nights. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about total off nights. I'm talking about the entire team. I'm predicting Julius Randle to be 27 and a half, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and be 50, 40, 80.
Freezy, if Julius Randle, right, is doing that, we're going to be in the same situation that we were last year. If he's doing that.
True.
No.
We will not grow as a team collectively.
No. I didn't notice, AD. I didn't say take more shots.
Yeah, but that involves a lot of usage. Whether it's take more shots or not, that involves a lot more usage. And if Julius Randle is giving you all of that, then he's sucking usage from other viable options. And you're going to have the same thing that you had again last year.
Yeah, it makes me feel like then the team is not getting better.
Not getting better.
Hey, see y'all didn't hear me. Let me.
RJ is not making an impact. That's what it tells me. That tells me that Kimber is here, but we're not accepting Kimber to help out neither. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's better. You sound great.
I hear you. Let's say
I said your audio was great. I don't know what happened. You came through, man. It was crystal clear at one point.
That's true, but let me go on my blast mode since you can hear me now. Because I want to reflect on Cully. What you were saying about Charlie Wilson. Your Charlie Wilson is the main attraction. That's who's going to sell the tickets. That's who's going to sell out. But if I got this young boy, there's nothing wrong with, saying, yo, you can do an opening act. This is your opportunity. That's why I'm saying right now, this is giving me be the changing of the guards. Whether we appreciate it or want to see it or want us to go against the grain, with Tom being so stubborn. Why? Because 4 months ago, we all was out here on these podcasts and saying there's nowhere in the world we get ready to draft all these players. We're not going to do it. Everybody that Tom don't need all these players. What we do, we draft all these players, right? The thing is now, this guy Grimes, I'm gonna tell you what I seen with this dude Grimes. I seen Emmanuel quickly completely hate on that man the last game of the summer league.
Yeah.
This is why I said that. This man is on fire. I know you ain't see the game, Freezy, because of your other job. This man is on fire. So instead of quickly saying, okay, let me present my point guard role, people think he is, instead of being a shooter and continue on getting the ball to this killer, I'ma hate and be like, yo, I gotta show somebody something because this dude seems like he coming for my job. And another thing, you know how sometimes when we play against somebody and either we don't pick them or we say something about them and then later on they come and they kill us? Right. Cooper, we did not pick Cooper and he was high on our radar. Guess what happened to Cooper? Mike Tyson punched Mike Spinks he laid down in the first round and said, that's the blow. That's what Grimes did to that dude. He did not want no parts of being on the court with them guys. And dude on the floor. Whether it's now his feet wet, like I say, before you jump in the pool, you want to touch it, make sure the water is right. Let him feet work wet for like what AD is saying for the future. He's 6'5" and he's a lockdown clamp defender.
Absolutely.
Got to put these guys out there on the floor. Now I know we got veterans. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the call. To keep these dudes on the bench because it's a competition inside our network, and it's been a long time since we had competition going to practice. That's why I say bring out the skins. You want some action? You're gonna start off with Skins if you want a jersey. Take his jersey if you want it. And mind frame I know Grimes got. That's the mind frame that I know McBride's got. Them guys are hungry. Now, it's up to Tom and them to figure out what they're going to do, but them dudes is not coming to just sit around and wait, man.
No.
And they shouldn't. They shouldn't just be sitting around. That's their job, is to make the team better. It's about the team first for you, J-Bug. You feel me? As what it comes down to at the end of the day. Listen, you already know, everyone knows that I'm a huge RJ fan, but RJ can go if the team ain't getting better, bro. To me, at the end of the day, I'm a Knicks fan first. That's what it comes down to. It's about that orange and blue. You feel me? If Quickly isn't making the team better, he can go. You feel me?
Yeah, this is it for RJ. He put up the set up here. That's why I say when Freezy say 27 points, he got to go. You should be averaging 22, 11, and 4-6.
Yeah.
Oh, he should lead them. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 points per game. Nah, those are just stats. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull off.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
No, man, whatever. Nah, I feel where y'all coming from, bro. But this song is stuck in my head.
Well, turn on your radio. Get a new song.
Go ahead, Frazy. Tell them the song that's stuck in your head, man.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Loud and clear.
Okay, so the name of the song, the title of the song is Splinters and Yo Behind. Right? And the song is by the artist, by the group called 2021 New York Knicks rookies, and it goes a little something like this: splinters in your behind, splinters in your behind, splinters in your behind. That's the thing. That's the theme for these guys, because that's what's gonna happen, bro. That's what's happening. These dudes are not breaking the only guy we can see even getting significant minutes, if it comes to it, is Miles McBride, right? And that's at point guard, because Kemba Walker and Derrick Rose historically have been injury prone, and we know that Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker both have had significant knee injuries recently and in the past, right? And so Miles McBride is set up where he could get, say, 10 to 12 minutes in the rotation. But Grimes is not playing over Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, and Alec Burks. That's not happening. No matter
Whoa.
quickly.
You're bugging out. You are bugging out. You're bugging out.
There's something to think about, though. Remember that last year, Quickly got hurt. I think a couple times he had to sit out because of hip injuries. Cause he's so skinny, bro. I didn't see him put on any weight over the summer. So like I could see him having to sit out a couple games. I could see Alec Burks having to sit out a couple games too, where then he can get some quality minutes. You feel me? But I mean, I think you're right though. In the beginning of the season, I don't think he's gonna get much playing time. I think probably by Christmas time is probably when he might start getting some significant minutes.
I just can't see the Knicks bringing back Alec Burks, right?
Right.
Bringing in Evan Fournier to be the second highest paid player on the roster. Benching RJ Barrett, your most promising young player, for a dude named Quentin Grimes, who you have not even seen play an NBA game yet.
But Tibbs drafted him.
He drafted Obi.
No, Rose did. Tibbs ain't want no parts of Obi. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you see, Freezy, I don't think that's what we're saying, Freezy. I'm saying that these young guys are gonna push some of these other dudes.
That's what we want.
When you start pushing, it's hard to not see what's in front of your face. Once you start pushing, yeah, and it's hard to, once you start seeing that day in, day out, what's in front of your face, it's hard to, you're gonna sit around and like, well, let me just not use him just because he's young. That doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. We haven't had surplus of anything in a very long time, and you only have a surplus when you know that it's good.
Right. Because
you could have Elfrid Payton back.
Yeah.
Do you know it has a possibility if they were a team by themselves to make the play by themselves. So when I say get Grimes and them type, I don't mean to say he's gonna take Fourier's spot. I know that for a fact. I know they not gonna take RJ's starting spot and all that. These type guys. Put in the backcourt and put Grimes at the 3 and put, Burks at the 4, or Grimes at the 4 and Burks at the 3, and have Todd or Jericho Sims or Noel or one of those 3 in the middle. Or even put Obi out there. See, those are the looks that I'm saying that we can do and we can utilize. That's how we're gonna get better. It got nothing to do with our starters. If that bench ain't right, guess what? The Golden State Warriors don't win no shit. That's the thing that people miss about what the Warriors did during their time. They bench was solidified. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to have. And if we don't allow these young guys to come in and take their places on the court, that starting 5 is not going to go. You know what I'm saying? Our bench is the ones that's going to lift us over the Hawks and all that. Our bench is going to lift us over Brooklyn. Our bench is going to lift us over Milwaukee, over the Pacers, all these right now. We got the best bench in the East, man.
I could see that. I could honestly see that just because I said this before and alluded to this before that, yo, I don't know a spot where somebody can't guard somebody. Like every position we got a shooter, or except center. Except center is the only place where we don't got somebody that can shoot. But like even our bench, we got somebody that can shoot. We've been crying about this for years. For years we've been saying, yo, we need shooters. We need shooters. And you know what we got at every position? Somebody that can shoot. And if RJ can figure out shooting off the dribble, then we got a starting shooter at small forward, because that's probably where he's gonna be playing. You know what I'm saying? But yo, we a problem, man. I feel like we're gonna go farther than even I can fathom right now. You know what I'm saying? Just because, honestly, like look, think about it. At point guard, we got Kemba, who's a shooter, and then we got, at shooting guard, we got Fournier, shooter. Small forward, we got, like I said, RJ, who's become a shooter. And then at power forward, we got Julius, who can knock down the open three and the contested three. We got shooters, bro. And then off the bench, we also have shooters. And then our whole lineup plays defense. That's a problem, bro.
Right.
Like
If they move the ball, like Grant, Julius, you want to be even better than you was last year. Move the ball.
Yeah, that's gonna be what makes
Right.
or breaks this team is the ball movement, because that's the thing that scares me about this team. There's a lot of glut. We might see people trying to be selfish, man. I feel like we're definitely gonna see people being selfish, and whoever's selfish, bye. I don't care who it is, bye. It's about the team,
Bye.
bro.
Yeah, I disagree with y'all. Randall take though. I think if Randall takes less shots and is more efficient, he can achieve those numbers. You know what I'm saying? What I was getting at is not Julius Randall dominating the ball. But what I'm saying is last year y'all saw it with your own eyes. I was with y'all when y'all watched it. When Julius Randall touched the ball, every time he touched it, the other team was bringing double and triple teams. Y'all saw it with your own eyes.
Right.
And that's what Elfrid Payton on the floor, right? And you replace Elfrid Payton with Kemba Walker, and you.
With who on the floor?
Elfrid Payton.
That's the problem right there.
That's what I'm getting at, though, J. Book.
Problem right there.
That's what I'm getting at. So you replace Elfrid Payton with Kemba Walker. You can't send a double team. Now you got an unguardable power forward in a one-on-one against. Man, are y'all telling me the Washington, when we played the Washington Wizards, they had Rui Hachimura and was bringing Davis Bertans to double team Julius Randle. Are you telling me that Julius Randle can't cook a dude named Rui Hachimura? Come on, man.
I like Hachimura. He's good.
Oh,
Yeah, I like Hachimura too.
I like Hachimura, but
I'm not saying he's going to defend
but Julius
Randle.
is cooking him. Julius is cooking him all day, every day.
Right. That was the point I'm getting at. Julius Randle doesn't have to take more shots. He could take less shots and be more efficient. Last year, he would have shot that ball. He would have shot that ball over Davis Bertans and Rui Hachimura. He'd have shot it over the double team.
Right.
But this year, you can't double Julius Randle. You can't bring Hachimura to come try to block his shot. Now it's Julius Randle versus Davis Bertans.
Yeah, you on an island with him. That's by yourself.
Are you serious? Are you seriously telling me you would rather Julius Randle pass that ball out of a matchup against Davis Bertans?
No, I'd rather him beat him up all game.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like the Atlanta Hawks series where Clint Capella was doubling Julius Randle when he was guarded by Danilo Gallinari.
Mm-hmm.
Now this year, you can't bring a double team because you got Fournier and Kemba Walker on the floor. You telling me you don't want Julius Randle in that one-on-one against Gallinari or John Collins?
No, I don't want it all the time. No.
I want it,
don't.
not all the time, but I want it against John Collins for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't want it. I don't want it all the time. No, I don't.
Bro, I'm telling you, Julius Randle can. Hey, so last year, one of the better defenders in the league at the power forward position, Anthony Davis, was trying to guard Julius Randle on when Julius Randle was on the Julius Randle revenge tour. Remember how he torched Zion in New Orleans, and how they torched Memphis, and how they torched Dallas, and how they torched the Lakers. Anthony Davis could not guard Julius Randle one-on-one. They had to eventually bring the double team. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis needed help guarding Julius Randle last year. And we saying, nah, don't let Julius cook. Come on, bro. Now, but you know what? This year, Elfrid Payton is not on the floor. Elfrid Payton is in another city. You got okay. So you double Julius Randle and you leave Evan Fournier open. I'll take that. You double Julius and you leave Kemba Walker wide open. I'll take that.
Right.
As a Knicks fan, that's what I want. And you know what I'm saying? If you rotate to Fournier and Kemba Walker and you leave the weak side corner 3 open, I'll take RJ Barrett for 3 from the corner. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. I'll take that. I don't even need a receipt. We good. We good. I don't need no receipt. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Julius Randle should take more shots. I'm saying the opportunity for him to convert at a higher rate versus less impactful defense is there.
Right.
Even if that means you can't. But and at the same time, that means Kemba Walker won't face double teams because Julius is on the floor. Now the defenses have to play your entire starting 5 straight up.
Yo, that's what I said. It's like, yo, we got a shooter everywhere, bro. We got scores and
it's not just shooters though. We have smart players. Fournier's a very smart player. He will cut to the basket. He will play make. Kemba's a smart player. Not Frank. Bullock and Payton was not it. Bullock was just standing at the 3. If he was open, he'll shoot. If not, he'll pass. That's all he was doing.
One dimensional. The 2-man game. If the 3-pointer ain't there, he passed it back to Randle, regardless what the defense is doing. Y'all saw last year.
This team right here allows what you said, Freezy, but Julius not to have them all tough fucking games all throughout the whole game. See, that was wearing and tearing him down. That man worked hard all season last year for us to be in the conversation of the 4th quarter. But now with all these guys, he ain't supposed to have to work that hard. But what I do want from Julius, he one of those top 5 scorers in the East in the 4th quarter. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're supposed to be able to show people I'm eligible to close now because I'm not tired of what I did. That might have been a little bit excuse for you. You did so much from the tip off. But now, fresher legs, more wins, and more rest going into the 4th quarter with everybody else doing their job. Their job, organization, putting these guys around. Great job by the drafting. Great job. Great situation. He's back. Future, let's go. I ain't talking about the rap.
I'm with you, Jay Boogie. I'm with you all the way on what you're saying. Because he did have to work for every basket, not just him, but RJ. Y'all remember what RJ Barrett looked like going to the basket last year? It looked like he was running through the bushes. Anybody in here ever been in the woods, running in the woods? How you just be running through limbs and all that stuff? That's what it looked like when RJ Barrett was going to the basket last year. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the girl in the Scary Movie running through the bushes.
A lot of that was on his own creation. He struggled.
And Big Boogie froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be Bug's connection, yo.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
My bad, y'all, the connection. Y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of RJ, it has to do with as far as his game that he struggled making moves and doing creative type. Hey man, I'm going, man. I'm going to buy me a phone, man. God bless you all. I'm going to buy me a phone. I can't do this thing. I'm not ready to throw this thing out there and get hit the wall. But yo, guys, man, I love y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. Through capital S's, man. AD, my brother, the real AD, man. We got a link. My man up top, man, with them tracks. Yo, keep sending me tracks. And I'm gonna let you know if this one of the ones that I'm gonna use. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know that I'm sending them tracks. And Cully, I'm working on something, man. I think that's gonna be right down yours and my alley. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, bro.
Get with my producers and let them finish cooking. You know what I'm saying? I like to cook on the stove, not the microwave. You can slow cook a picture. Microwave, you can put it on 1 minute and it'll be the same heat as if it's on 20 minutes. Same heat, and you're gonna burn something up. You're gonna slow cook something real proper, man.
Got you. Just
Salute
text
to
me.
y'all guys.
Yeah, text me whenever, Boog.
So, for
All
sure.
right,
Salute, Bugs. Salute.
All right, bro. Yeah, man. That's our guy, Jay Boogie, man.
Man, it sucks when his connection be like that or something, man. Because it's like I want to hear everything that man has to say, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Facts.
I be on like, God, what he say? You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
yeah, man.
I wanted to hear it.
So, hey, Tully. So you gonna let us get a track for? Oh, Dolly here. Hey, Dolly. So we doing the Freezy Awards. I don't know if you caught that.
Nah, I didn't.
So we doing the Freezy Awards, right? And so we're gonna do it like an award show, like the not like the Oscars, but something in that template, like the traditional format.
Right.
And so we got awards that we're gonna give out to people, right? And so we're gonna be sending these to people's houses, to people mailbox. I mean, to people via UPS, right?
Right.
And you see with this box that the award come in, bro. That's
Ooh,
fire,
that thing look
right?
nice. That thing look nice.
Fire, right? But check this out. Check out what this is. So this is a
Freezy always got a gift, yo.
So this right here is a teardrop, right? The Blorange tear.
Oh,
That's the Blorange tear, right? And it's got the Blorange mix on the inside, the blue and orange mixed together. The fiery blue and orange. And so we doing it in an award show. We're gonna be sending these to people who ever win categories.
That's
right?
dope, bro.
And so the thing is we putting the award show together. We'll probably be ready to rock and roll with it, like right before the season start. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to work out logistics, the voting, categories, hosts, co-hosts, the people reading the categories, and all of that stuff. And so what we need is, like, during interludes, we need stuff like music and all that stuff. I don't want to just run the Blorange Tears commercials during interludes when we do resets, bro. So what I was gonna ask Cully if he want to get on that track, Splinters in Your Behind, for the award show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could definitely work. And I mean, I've been telling people, but I swear people haven't been listening when I say that. Like, you know, I have this studio here. I'm in Brooklyn, bro. Like, my whole thing is like the way that I made it so I can also host podcasts out of here. You know what I'm saying?
So close, bro.
So like people want to come and they want to, you know, be in here and we record, you know, have some people with, you know, high quality audio being in here and we record everything. That'd be fire too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all love here.
Well, you be doing the engineering too, Dolly?
Yeah. I mean, I went to school for audio engineering, bro. I've been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why did I even ask that? You got the auto tune there. So like, why did I even ask?
Nah. It's all good, bro. It's all good because you know what? This is a lot of people who just press record, bro. I'm not one of those.
Exactly.
I know my ins and outs, like.
And like, cause I got a friend that he lives around the corner from me. He do the podcast thing too, but he just got the equipment. He doesn't do engineering. Right. He has one of our other friends. They do it, but it's their equipment. They just bring it to his house, and because he got the perfect setup.
Look at how your boy rocking. Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on, man.
He got the drums.
You official.
How they call it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he official.
Got the official stuff.
Dolly, all you need now is the mood light.
Yo, oh wait, let me show you. I haven't showed. Give me a second.
Damn, as a musician, my eyes lighting up right now, man.
Yeah, give me a second.
As an artist, my eyes are lighting up. G-Man.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Waiting for that pod couple show, man.
Oh man, look, I'm excited. I've been in Cornerstone Kev rehab for a hot minute, right? Ain't been able to roast him in a minute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man,
It's
got to show
coming.
up. You got to show up today.
Look, I'm taking bets right now. I tell you right now, he's gonna be late. Kev ain't never on time for nothing. He gonna be late. I'm telling you right now, he gonna be late.
I'm looking forward to it today, man. Word.
I'm excited, brother. I'm definitely excited. I definitely want to give a shout out to the family for holding it down while we've been traveling and whatnot, schedules conflicting and things of that nature. But we definitely want to make sure we provide that content that Knicks fans want to see. You know what I'm saying? So it's a family affair. You don't remember that song, Freezy? It's a family affair. Hey, it's a family affair.
I was thinking Mary J. Blige family affair.
Oh no, so I went old school.
That's what I was thinking.
Right. Yo, look who it is. What's up, boss?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all?
Evergreen.
Love, family.
Evergreen, what's good? Good.
Evergreen, don't tell me you sick, bro. We don't want to say that
Nah,
C word.
look. Hold on. I had it.
Okay.
I probably was out of the clock. You know what I mean? I was off the shot clock for like 4 or 5 days officially.
Right.
I was down and out.
Yeah,
but I'm good now. Now.
That's good, brother.
They still got me on quarantine out here in Fort Lee.
Okay.
But
You in Virginia?
Yes.
You in the home of the quartermaster? What?
Yeah. I'm in Fort Lee right now. It's a lot of crazy politics going on out here, which we could talk offline about it. But
Look, brother, listen. I was stationed at Fort Lee for 4 years, so I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Oh nah. You don't know. I'm telling you,
it's worse.
It's a lot of crazy stuff. I'm talking diplomatic.
What?
Big diplomatic stuff going on in Fort Lee right now.
Boy, look,
which I'm not really at liberty to talk about right now.
I'm with you. This is one of those times where it's good to be retired, brother. I ain't got to deal with it.
Right.
Right.
I'm trying. I'm ready for mine too. I got 7 years left.
Look, hang in there. At the end of the rainbow, that pot of gold. Oh, that's real. That's real.
I keep hearing about it. I'm ready.
I am living proof. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is real. Hang in there. Those 7 years, what you about to do with these next 7 years, at the end of the rainbow, it's gonna be worth it. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Trust. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm there. 7 more years left, people. 7 more years left, and
and again, we can talk offline as so some things I can give you some tidbits and pearls of wisdom on what you do moving forward, so it makes your transition easier when you hit that date. And you can definitely you can benefit on that in the most profitable way possible. Let's leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You talking that gas? That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, baby.
For sure.
How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good?
Yeah, man.
I'm good.
Solid, brother. Solid.
I just had to show. I gotta pop in. I gotta do my my Taj Gibson. Check in every couple games. Give everything I got, and then you don't see me for the next 5 or 6. You know what I mean?
No doubt. So Evergreen, I don't know if you've heard or not. So I would be far removed for not giving you the most up to date information on what's hot on the street right now. And what's hot on the street right now is at 6:30 this evening. We got the pod couple going on Blorange. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I saw this little commercial the other day. I'm like, yo, what are those boys doing over there? They got a show? Is there a show? What?
Look, we doing our thing, man.
Congratulations on the show. I'm all about it. I'll be tuning in. It's not like I got anything else to do. I'm sitting here. Yeah, but I've been watching y'all. You know what I mean? I've been watching y'all. I'm proud of y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all getting it in. Y'all getting it in, taking things to the next level. We spoke briefly on this the other day. you know, so you know my sentiments exactly. So keep up the good work. That's it.
No doubt.
That's it.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you for sure.
Yeah, man.
Freezy,
Yeah, man.
I didn't mean to come in here and upset the apple cart, brother. You know how I get when
Nah.
when I'm on camera and when I got this platform and the people are out there, I just feel the need to speak to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But before I get to that, I'm looking at these numbers right here and they don't add up. It's 87 people watching and only 56 likes. So if you're here, you like the content, and Freezy's words, I need for you to beat that like button up.
If you see a like button, beat it up. If you see a like button, you beat it up.
Beat it up.
You know what I'm saying?
And then once you do that, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because these guys that you see on panel popping in, popping out, and the folks in the chat, you already know how we roll. But you definitely got to hit that bell, so you're aware when Freezy gets that impromptu and he just want to pop up and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? So do that for me, Knicks family. Do that for me.
Stop playing with Freezy, baby.
Yeah.
Stop playing with Freezy, baby. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Y'all boys, wow.
For sure.
Boy, we lit today on a Thursday too. It ain't even Friday. It's Thursday.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. And so, hey, man, the thing, man, the thing is with my guys, man, they're gonna be on tonight. You know, you already know that's gonna be fire. You already know that's gonna be fire, right? You know what I'm saying? So let's not get it twisted. And then Kev coming back, you know, he coming back. He gonna be like Steven Seagal, bro.
Oh boy,
he coming back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be wanting to come back with a vengeance. You know, I had to calm him down.
Kev coming back rusty. I'm still in my vibe, right? I'm still in the rotation right now. So when Kev come back, I ain't gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna say what you need to do is tune in at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time to watch the Pod Couple. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
You in your zone, you feeling it?
Yeah. So are you in game shape, or did Kev just get a much needed break?
No.
There might be a problem.
I'm in game shape. Kev has been out for 2 weeks, so he ain't feeling it. So I should take pity on him and give him a chance to kind of get to where he needs to be, get back to that level. But guess what? I ain't doing that.
Nah, you got to step on his neck.
I'm going for the chuckle of the day, baby. I'm telling you, I'm going for the chuckle of the day.
That's what you got to do. That's how you get better. You feel me? It's competition.
Yeah.
I see.
Like a famous rapper said one time, competition, I'm a devourer. It's like a pit bull against the chihuahua.
Stop.
A famous rapper said that one time. So.
Stop it, Freezy. Stop it.
Man.
Look, I'm hyped. I wish it was 6:30 right now. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hey, I'm working on
I can't wait.
Y'all thumbnail right now as we speak. You know it's gonna be fire, bro.
It's always fire, baby.
Yeah, so we doing the thumbnail and the background. If you hadn't noticed, in case I hadn't noticed, on the joints, I'm doing different backgrounds for each show. Like how I have one for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna work on overlays and all of that stuff too, but I'm gonna wait till we kick up OBS. Once we kick off OBS and the telephone line, bro.
Oh, it's on the pop.
Yeah, we're talking about next level.
Hey, we doing big things for Blorange Tears Records. You know what I'm saying?
we step into the bad side.
Yeah.
Step into the bad side.
You don't got people dancing all up in your videos.
Yeah, man.
Y'all on fire today, boy. I tell you.
Yo, real quick, I want to give he's not watching the show right now because he just turned 7, but I want to give a big shout out to my son. The reason we got the number 8 pick is because of my son, Aaron Gibson. His favorite number is number 8. I got him the number 8 jersey, the number 8 cut. Yeah, today's my little boy birthday. He turned the big 7 today. You know what I'm saying? He turned the big 7 today.
Happy birthday to the youngin'.
For sure.
Happy birthday.
You know, so he's
Wait, hold on.
he's well known throughout the Knicks community. So I'm gonna send him this little video. He's known throughout the Knicks community. It's his fault that we got Obi Toppin. Everybody says, everybody says it's his fault.
Hey,
Happy birthday to Happy birthday. Let's go.
If y'all don't know the story behind that, for those of you that have been stuck under a rock, so God bless the dead, when the late great Kobe Bryant passed, my wife and I was sitting on the couch watching TV, and my son, just so happened to walk by as we was watching the news, and he's like, "Daddy, who's that?" And I tried to explain to him, that's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play. And it just so happens that as he was watching the game, as he was watching TV, they were showing highlights out here of Kobe when he dropped that 61 piece on us, or that 60 piece on us.
Right.
Yep. So he's looking like this guy did that to the Knicks. He kind of sees that. He's, paying attention to it. So, a couple of days later, I asked my son, what's your favorite number? And he's like 8. And I completely forgot about how close, like him referencing Kobe Bryant. Not that Kobe Bryant was his favorite player, but he saw number 8 Kobe Bryant, and he referenced that to greatness. So now I asked my son, I want to get him a custom-made Knicks jersey. I asked him what his birthday, asked him what he wanted for his birthday. He wanted toys and all that stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna get him toys, but I'm gonna also get him, the custom jersey. So when I got him the custom jersey, I revealed it to the world on draft day,
right?
2020, right? Yeah. Not on draft day, excuse me, on the lottery day in 2020, which was. We ended up getting the number 8 pick,
right?
And everyone pointed out, everyone had pointed out, oh, Evergreen, when Sim said that there's 8 minutes left before we get picked, they told us that we got the number 8 pick, and we got the number 8 jersey. When obviously we was all hoping that we was going to be at the top of the board to get that number 1 pick, just the luck. So with that being said, Obi Toppin is turning out to be just fine in my opinion.
That's my guy.
And it's all my son's fault. So if you want to blame something, blame my little boy. We got Obi Toppin because my little boy.
I'm giving him the trophy, the key to the city, and everything else because we got Obi. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Obi, my guy.
Hey, did you say keys to the city?
Keys to the city. I said that.
He did say that.
I say that. Keys to the city. He gets them.
Okay.
Patrick, you ain't only got keys to the city. You wildin'. Relax a little bit.
Year two, Obi looking like he's gonna be a problem, bro. Year 2, Obi is looking like a monster.
I'm telling you, it's about to happen. It's like, look, in the words of infamous people that we all see on TV and in media, it's about to go down. I'm just saying, it's about to go down.
I will hope so, but I mean. He wasn't playing against NBA players.
Yeah, true that. But then you got to think about this. He was playing against NBA players in the playoffs, was he not?
Yeah, because I feel like that's really when his confidence went up in the playoffs, and when his confidence went up, I was like, oh man, he was playing better than Julius out there.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let me take that back. Let me be fair. He wasn't getting the attention Julius was getting. Let's be
okay.
I was gonna say slow down because Obi Toppin averaged 6 points and 2 rebounds.
Here we go. The wet blanket.
6 points.
The wet blanket.
Rebounds.
The wet blanket.
He was not outplaying Julius Randle.
Yeah. I was walling with that when I.
Okay.
Yeah, let's calm down just a tad bit on that.
Listen, I'm not going to turn this into an Obi platform, but I will say this. My only concern with Obi Toppin right now today with his game is his foot speed. If he can get that foot speed together, oh my goodness. Well, hide and watch.
Picks too.
Yes. Hide and watch. That's all I'm going to say. Hide and watch. That's all you gotta do.
Okay.
And just a reference,
I think
Gma,
he's finally Obi finally got like a man ball relationship. You know,
Yeah,
he
I agree.
finally figured that out. You know,
I agree.
once and
100%.
that was always my biggest thing with him. I was like, actually that's part of the reason why I don't like why I'm kind of like down on Knox right now too. But once he figures out the man ball relationship situation, I think defensively he's going to be okay. But let's see how this man ball relationship translates when you playing with grown men.
Facts.
That's going to be a difference.
Facts.
Because these grown men move quick, these grown men move strong. You lose that man or that ball relationship, and you wind up in a box somewhere.
Right.
You wind up out of the box.
Facts.
You wind up out of position. So, let's just see what he does. He's a number 8 pick. You don't just give that away. You don't just trade that away for all the people that's talking, get rid of OB and all of that. So you don't do that, right?
No.
We didn't do it with Frank when he was that pick.
Say
and
that
now
again.
y'all want to do it with OB, who was clearly better.
Oh my
so
goodness.
let's stop with the madness. Give these guys a chance, and I think another really good, really important thing that this regime is doing is they seem to be honoring draft contracts. If you note, right? Yep. Like they technically honored all of Frank. They're honoring Kevin Knox because he's still here, right? The only person that they haven't honored was Iggy. But I mean, did they not? I mean, he was second round pick, and they he wasn't really getting no playing time anyway. He was a G leaguer, so there's not really a contract that needs to be honored.
He was a 2-way.
Right, yeah. He was a 2-way. So I mean, they seem to be given, and that's what I think is important too. They know that the Knicks fans we value not necessarily the draft picks, but the people we draft, regardless of whether we want them or not. We honor, we value those people. Give these guys a full contract chance before you drop them. It's evident with Frank. It's evident with Knox. He's still here. I don't want them to get rid of Mitch. I don't want them to get rid of OB. Everybody that we've drafted, keep them and build with them. And that might be the start to a solid foundation in reestablishing this Knicks organization is what we do in the draft.
I agree to what you just said, and I think just looking at kind of what the moves were in the offseason, bringing all these guys back. They're serious about. I have to believe in my heart of hearts they're serious about establishing the foundation, right? So when we first started talking about the first time somebody said run it back, I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? Seriously? Right now? That's what we're doing? But that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. But it's not a bad thing, right? You take the chemistry that these guys have built over the past over last year, and you add a couple different pieces, and then you go into the draft, and you're drafting people prevalent to what the head coach wants you to do, and these guys are hungry. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a summer league last year, so we get to see talent where it appears this year, and it's going to be up to these guys to go into training camp and be like, okay, I'm coming to get your spot.
Right.
IQ, guess what? I'm coming to get your spot. But at the end of the day, it's about putting the best talent on the floor when we need them. And I think that we're on the path right now to be able to do that. The foundation is set. What we do from here on, we just building upon the foundation. Honestly.
And
Freezy,
look, I
Freezy.
like
Sometimes I feel like. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say, Freezy. Sometimes I feel like I'm like the Messiah. Like the stuff that I say, like as of late, especially the last 2 seasons, it's all coming true. I wanted Kemba. I said no Kyrie. I want Kemba. We got Kemba. magically we get the number 8 pick. Neither here nor there. Whatever. I talked about fiscal responsibility when nobody else was. Everyone wanted to kill me. What are you talking about? I talked about running it back. Before the season was over, we got to run this back. There's nothing in the free agency. We got to run this back.
Right.
Now you got so many other people that seem to be on board. You know what I mean? Like this is how you build. If you look at all of the dynasties that have been within this NBA organization, you look at the dynasty teams, they've all made big run it back moves. Couple players here get moved, couple players there. Maintain draft capital, but running it back. You look at the Miamis, the damn near the kings of the run it back. You look at the Lakers, well, not this current Lakers regime, but the Lakers of late, the run it back squad up until Kobe Bryant got injured. The San Antonio team, the run it back squad. You look at all of those major teams, the Golden State Warriors, the run it back squad, right? None of their major pieces were moved up until still up until.
Wait a minute, what happened? Okay. You got a call?
Well, I'm calling Kev because he's been dodging my calls lately. So I'm calling Kev right now to figure out what's really going on.
Well, hey, so for
my bad, y'all.
So Evergreen, what you were saying though is the unfortunate thing about that is a lot of times genius is not recognized in real time. Genius is recognized after the person's great ideas. After the person's great ideas were realized, maybe late in that person's life, or I can't even.
Kev, call me back ASAP.
Hey, bro.
I don't even know what that was just now. I don't even know what you.
I'm Freezy. I'm feeling a certain kind of way right now because my co-host is not reaching out to me, and we're not communicating. I'm feeling a certain kind of way right now. Look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. When you watch. When the pod couple, the inception of the pod couple, who was the main guy? Well, let me ask the question a different way. Who posted themselves in a way that would be the main guy? Who was that guy? It wasn't me. I was in the background. I fell to the back. I did.
Yeah, but we're gonna be okay.
Yeah. We're gonna be okay. I just need to talk to my man Kev because I don't want him to think that I'm hijacking him when we get on screen. Because tonight at 6:30, did I mention, by the way, the pod couple's gonna be on at 6:30 tonight Eastern Standard Time? Did I mention that?
At what time? At what time? Say it one more time.
At 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
I ain't hear you, bro.
6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So if you ain't got
that was the biggest troll ever, bro. He's trolling you. He's trolling you because you only mentioned it 42 times. The dog was like maybe we need to practice.
Listen, I'm just saying. Listen.
The more you repeat the time, the more people are gonna remember. So, I know there's something at 6:30. I don't know exactly.
Look, they're gonna be eating dinner. They'll be like, it's 6:30. Hold on. Let me go jump on YouTube. I'm telling you right now. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we got going on right now. Facts. This is not fact nor fiction. So I will tell you at 6:30 tonight. If you don't have anything else to do, or if you got something else to do, I'm gonna need you to reprioritize what you got going on. Because if you missed this episode of the Pod Couple, you're gonna be missing out. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be on and popping for sure. For sure.
Okay, so G-Man, what y'all gonna touch on tonight?
I'm not telling you that. You got to tune in to watch. Okay. If you want to know what we're gonna talk about, you got to tune in to watch.
Okay. All right.
That's how we roll with my sippy cup. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Hey, G man,
Drinking apple juice out of that.
I hope it's not gonna be you. Hey, you remember that song? That DMX song is "When It's On, It's On." We say,
Yes.
"When it's
Yes.
on, it's on." And all right, there's a line he said, and he said, all week you've been talking about that drive-by, and they ain't do nothing but drive by. Man, listen, if I tune into this show and y'all don't do nothing but drive by, I'm putting y'all on Front Street.
Me too.
I'm putting y'all
Look,
on Front Street. The way you hyping this show up, you better come crazy with it.
Understand this.
The Knicks City Dancers is gonna be there.
There's a saying
right.
Don't write a check that your behind can't cash. Look,
okay.
my bank account deep, so any check that I write, it's gonna flow. You know what I'm saying? That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Okay.
Come through. You know what I'm saying? Come through.
I'll be watching. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm in this room. Nothing else to do. I'm here.
Yeah, it better not be 2 hours of Kev just laughing. Are you gonna?
Look, I'm gonna have to get y'all up off my boy Kev, man. I'm gonna have to get y'all up off my boy Kev. But it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be good content, and we're gonna talk about things that's important for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're gonna be good because you know what I'm saying because the premise of it is gonna be dope. So
I'm hyped for the show as usual. You know, this the pod couple is exciting.
Y'all know it's gonna be dope. Y'all know what time it is already. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put out fire stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because our deal is with anything that we do, it ain't gonna be whack. And if it be whack, we scrapping it. Y'all know how we do.
Top rope.
Yeah. So I got one more topic that I wanted to get to. Where is it?
Let's do it.
We talked about young guys getting minutes, a trick. So that's it. So we did touch on all the stuff. So I'll say this. Anything y'all want to touch on before we get out of here?
I guess the only thing I want to just briefly speak on would be the fact that when we look at the Blorange family and what we do and how we do it and how we move, this is more than just content creators coming together and talking about the Knicks, right? We have established what I consider to be family. So, what I'm saying is, if you guys, and I was once at a position to where I thought my voice didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But if you got something to say it. And mean what you say and say what you mean at the end of the day. But, salute to all my brethren out there, to the Knicks community, all the content creators that are out there doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what we do.
Yeah, man.
Can I just say something real quick, Freezy?
Yeah, man, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I wanted to say that sometimes it feels like some of the content creators are separated. I just want everyone to know, even though Freezy's over here doing his show, you got Gmo doing another show. This is a family. You feel me? Every show, the things that brings us all together is the Knicks. At the end of the day, you feel me? Knicks Fan TV over there too. Even though they're not part of the Nothing But Knicks, community necessarily, but we part of the Knicks community. We all family at the end of the day. You feel me? So you're gonna hear a lot of stuff, throughout the time about people talking smack or this, that, and the fourth for shows better. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all a family because this is the Knicks thing that brings us together. When we at the Garden rooting for the team, that's the thing that matters the most. You feel me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
and the bigger thing is the real diehard fans are the ones that are tuning into all of the content anyway.
Right.
That's what we're here for. We're not here for the casuals, although the casuals are wanted and certainly have stake and a right to listen. But this isn't catered for them. They're just here temporary. We're here for the people that want to be here. for the people that are currently in the chat, the 80 people that are watching right now. That's what we're here for. You know, those people that just tune in because they see the show, they're here for a couple minutes and then they leave. That doesn't do anything for the Blorange Tears Network. You know, those people are here for a minute and they're gone. They don't even count as a damn view. You know, we're here for the people that are actually going to sit down here and regurgitate all of the information and laugh and comment in the chat and you know, and join the show when they click that link because they not scared. You heard? They not scared. They will come up here and speak their opinion. That's what we're here for. You know, it's just the barbershop talk just got moved over to YouTube. That's it.
None of us are scared of the criticism, yo. That's what it comes down to. I don't care if somebody disagrees with me. I'll stand by my opinions, you know, and it is what it is. And I feel like everyone else here, you know, this is why I like this show and, you know, all these shows is that we're real about what we mean. When we say something, we feel it and we express that.
For sure. Right. So one thing that this is what I forgot for you. And it just caught my it came back in my repository when Evergreen started speaking, right? So what you guys don't know, and what you have not seen, and I'm gonna put you up on some knowledge right now is look out for the Blorange Army. So it's coming. So when it pops up on the screen, I'm gonna need you to support that thing, right? And what we're looking at is I want to make sure that we involve the people in the chat. The chat has a voice, and I'm going to bring a platform to where the chat's voice is heard, and we're going to talk about that thing. So when you see it pop up, I'm going to need you to support that thing. Blorange Army is coming. It's coming. I'm going to be your host. I'm going to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? The bald head guy. That's going to be me. But you know what I'm saying? This is an opportunity for all those people in the chat, to be able to get out there and let their voice be heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No doubt. So well, I'll wrap up here because we'll be back on in about 6 hours, right? We'll be back on in about 6 hours with the Pod Couple. There won't be a Knicks at Night podcast tonight, but tomorrow night, there'll be a Knicks at Night podcast, and I'm thinking about doing like 7 hours strong, like just getting on and going, like getting on like maybe like doing like a 9 to 3:30, 4 o'clock shit, something like that.
What? So if you got kids, get a babysitter.
Yeah. Get the babysitter. Yeah. Get you some Red Bull or some 1 hour energies or whatever you need to do.
Yeah, man. So
Kelly
maybe
said that there's gonna be one tonight.
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah. Kelly be bugging, man. Kelly. Yeah, Kelly got some stuff to say. Kelly got some stuff on his heart. You know, G-Man won't let Kelly talk, so Kelly gonna just jump on tonight and be like, "Yo, he gonna get it all out tonight." So, but what he don't know is me and G-Man probably be there anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. So
for sure.
But all right, yo, peace in the chat, peace to everybody coming through. Thank you for everybody coming through. The Pod Couple will be coming your way shortly, right? In about 6 hours ish. I gotta run something from my guy real quick. Let me run this real quick. I'm gonna just.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your guy, City for Real. You know, the co-host of the Knicks at Night podcast. It's your boy. I'm chilling. The Blorangetears family is rocking. Y'all know what to do. Throw those orange and blues in the chat. Y'all know how it is. And maybe I will catch you on the next live. Let's get lit. Get that energy all the way up. Let's go New York Knicks. Holla.
Bam. There it is.
That was dope.
There it is. So G-Man, you want to say something before we get out of here?
The only thing I want to say is you guys could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us today. Thank you for your support. Continue to support the channel. Anything that you guys want to see, or any suggestions that you got that make the family stronger, please let us know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all about the Knicks family. God bless. God bless. And I expect to see you at 6:30 this evening for what? The pod couple. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. Hey, Dolly, thank you for coming through, man. It's always good to see you too, bro.
No doubt. Salute.
Hey, and we're gonna get out of here, but we'll see y'all in a few hours, man. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.